Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Man, down in the dumps. I'm down in the dumps. Islam, family. I just want to drop in and talk to y'all for a minute. I'm going to drop in and talk to y'all for a minute. I'm going to talk to y'all for a minute. Did y'all see young Pharaoh? Man, this stuff got to stop. You can't make this stuff up, family. Listen, man. I'm tripping, right? My apologies today. I was supposed to go live today, but I'm tripping. I was supposed to go live today, but what had happened was I almost forgot my son's birthday messing with y'all. See, this is going too far. Real talk. My son, I almost forgot. We had some things to do, you know what I mean? Messing with y'all, man. Almost got me in trouble. Almost got me in trouble. Real talk, man. I just dropped in. I just stopped in to say what up. Listen, love queen. Listen, I just dropped in for a second to give y'all some updates. You know what I'm saying? Man, this sad situation going on around here. We need to get ourselves together, family. I mean, we need to get ourselves together. We sitting here worrying about Grandmaster Jay and all this crazy stuff. Man, I was like, man, I got up today. I was like, man, that's right. My son turned 19. T Jizzle. let me get myself together. But y'all, it's y'all fault. I told him too. I said, TJ, check this out. Listen, I'm just coming to talk to y'all. I ain't got no slides. I ain't got nothing. All right. I ain't got nothing. I'm just coming to talk to y'all. We could talk about young Pharaoh. Anybody see the video young Pharaoh say, yeah, they cheated. We got proof. What? Young Pharaoh, Lil Wayne, and Kanye West. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I voted for Ali Muhammad. Let me see if I can pull up Ali Muhammad. I voted for Ali Muhammad. I ain't vote for none of them. Let me see if I can pull up Ali Muhammad. I ain't vote for none of them. I vote for Ali Muhammad. Let me see if I can pull him up. I got this. I'm working on what's that? I've always been on a desktop, but now I'm on a Mac. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta work with me. So I gotta do things. I gotta feel my way around the Mac. I ain't gonna work with this when I do my show. But I'm working with it today. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on a Mac. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, let me see. Ali Muhammad. See if I can pull him up. That's right. He probably changed his name a few times. Let me see, man. Let me see if I can pull him up. Y'all don't know Ali Muhammad? Man, he like to change his name, though. He probably the Chief Zingzai or something. You know what I'm saying? Augustus Kane. Let me tell you something, Augustus Kane. Augustus Kane say they did cheat. Augustus Kane, let me tell you something. This is the problem I got with that. He did cheat. Can y'all hear me good? Because I ain't got my mic hooked up or nothing. I ain't got nothing hooked up. Can y'all hear me good? Press 1 if you can hear me good. I mean, we're going to have a talk real quick. Y'all can hear me good, press 1. You know what I'm saying? But hear me good. Okay. I mean, we're going to have a talk real quick. I see. So look, Augustus Kane, check this out. You said they did cheat. Show me one time where Europeans didn't cheat. You expected them not to cheat? I don't care if it was Trump or if it was Biden. You expected them not to cheat? I don't know if they cheated or not. I don't know. My sacred ballot would be all of us voting together. You know what I'm saying? That would be my sacred ballot. That everybody get together and we vote for one person. You know what I'm saying? That would be my sacred ballot. I will have pride in my ballot. But in reality, over 2,000 years, over 2,000 years, when have they not cheated? See, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing. Augustus came. My taxes ain't gonna be high. Trust me on that one. My taxes ain't gonna be high. Man, listen. Let me tell you something. Many people are mad at Trump because Trump ain't come pat him on the head. Good Negro. They mad at Trump. And Biden said, you know what? We're going to fix everything for you Negroes. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, let me say this. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, let me break this down to you. Augustus Kane, listen to this. All the energy that we spend on Biden and Trump, we could have came up with a budget, which we'll be doing here on Moor's World TV come Monday for sure. We could have came up with a budget to have our own and work our own economy and work a system within the system. That's where we need to go to. We need to work a system within a system, but the system is predicated upon what we put together. Like the Amish people do. You follow me? Like the Amish people do, like the Jewish community do. We need to start working on ourselves. We need to stop worrying about what they're doing. That is a waste of time. Young Pharaoh crying over Trump laws. What type of guy is that? Lil Wayne throwing up the thumb sign. Man, we got to stop this madness. We got to stop this madness. We need to, what we need to do, and listen to me, don't get it twisted. I don't believe that we all going to come together. I said it here. You know what I'm saying? Get my trash away. I was straightening up. I don't believe that we all going to come together. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't believe that we all going to come together. But those of greater intelligence, those with common sense, need to come together and work it out. I don't believe black people need to come together, quote unquote. I don't believe all Moors need to come together, or all whatever religious, faith-based people believe in should come together. No, I don't believe that at all. I believe that like-minded people need to come together and make their own reality. Don't worry about the taxes that they're talking about. Focus on what we need to focus on. Don't worry about all of this inflation. Focus on what we focus on. Dedicate 1 year to focus on us. Dedicate 1 year to focus on us. I'm talking about the like-minded people. I'm not talking about the regular everyday people that willy-nilly roll blunts, patronize the foreigners in the hood. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about the sellouts in corporate America. I'm not talking about that. You know what I mean? We don't have the power to, my brother. Brother Augustus Kane, you're wrong. You saying we don't have the power to. The power is in the people. The power is not something that you purchase. The power is only achieved by like-minded people moving in one direction. You don't have the power because you already just said, we don't have the power. So you don't have the power. Your reality is spoken. You speak life into your reality. You speak death into your reality. You just spoken. We don't have the power. You see? So you're not one of the like-minded people to come together to make a constant change. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be one of the like-minded people that come together to make the change. We're going to do it here on Moor's World TV. I'm telling you. Watch what we do on Moor's World TV. This is an intelligent audience. This is one of the most intelligent audience that I've seen in a long time. We got 14,000 subscribers, right? But they're all intelligent subscribers. And we're going to put something together. We're going to put something together and we're going to show everybody how it's done. And when we put it together, again, it's not going to be the Umar demonstration. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be an Umar demonstration where hit the cash app, hit the cash app. Nope. We're going to have all the proper checks and balances in places. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have all the proper checks and balances in place. You know what I mean? We're going to make sure that we have everything in place to be successful so we can make the model for what people need to do if they wish to do it. You follow me? Most people don't want to work together. That's fine. Give us the small group that want to work together. That's it. That's it. Let me tell you something. To run a government, even a community, it's the small few that controls the masses. Why can't we duplicate that? Why can't we duplicate that? We don't have to ask nobody for permission. We still walk around as slaves, asking somebody for permission. For us, give us this, give us this. We don't need no permission to do nothing. Why do we need permission to come together, put our finance together, build something for ourselves, make sure, because we are intelligent people, make sure all the checks and balances in place so we all can benefit because it's an investment? Why don't we do that? Why do we wait till talk about black people need to come together? That's a waste of argument. We need to stop that argument. That's a slave argument. You know what I mean? That's a slave argument. We need to come together. If somebody keeps saying that, they still a slave. We don't need to keep saying that. What we need to do is seek out those who have like minds and make it happen. That's all we got to do. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. So here on Moorish World TV, I'm going to say Monday no later than Tuesday, I'm going to be putting up an interest form. It's going to be a form for those who are interested in creating their own reality. On the interest form, it's going to say, who you are. You can put whatever name you choose today. You can be Alibaba Akbar 25X. I don't care. But bring us at least your email so we can contact you, so you can show us what talents you have and what you are willing to sacrifice. You know what I mean? When I say sacrifice, what you are willing to dedicate to the coming together so we can do something together. And so people like Augustus Kane says, man, we don't have the power. You should be the first one to sign up. But if you don't sign up, that means you're not interested in it. Listen, if you're waiting for a system that's been in place for over 244 years to do something for you 244 years later, you're crazy. That doesn't mean that there may be some things that's put in place that could assist our people. But usually the things that's put in place to assist our people, they're put in place to pacify our people. They put in place to make our people docile. You see what I'm saying? They put in place to make our people docile. So this system that's been in place for over 244 years, that has been ran by those who have not had our best interests at heart, only two things going to happen. We have to come and reclaim the system, or while the system is dismantled, we must create the system that is better for our our livelihood. Period, point blank. And all the other stuff, we need to learn how somebody say politics and religion. You know what I mean? If we debate politics, so what? If we debate religion, so what? At the end of the day, we need to stop being so emotional. We are the emotional, disagreeable people on the planet Earth. We need to stop being so emotional. We're so emotional. If I disagree with you about you being a Christian, or you disagree with me about being a Moor, I say, look, let's debate it. Soon as we ready to debate something, you think I want to fight you. Next thing you think I want to kill you. You think I want to kill you because I tell you, I say, man, I don't agree with Master Pharaoh Muhammad. You say, I don't agree with Prophet Noble Drew Ali. I say, okay, let's debate. Let's see who makes more sense. And you think I want to kill you. Oh, that's what fools do. Fools debate. I only debate my equal. Well, let me tell you something. Man, people have been debating since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time. We are just too emotional. We're too emotional. We are the most sensitive people on the planet Earth. I'm telling you, And people know that we are emotional. They know that we are surface based, and they'll play on their heartstrings. They'll play on your sensitivity. They'll play on your sensitivity and walk you right into slaughter. And they will use your own. Look at young Pharaoh. He up there pleading the case for Donald Trump. Anybody see that video? He's literally pleading the case for Donald Trump. Unbelievable. 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 I should have, hold up. Let me see if I can bring the clip up. Unbelievable. Let me see if I can bring the clip up. Unbelievable, fam. I want y'all to go check this out. I don't care if you get 1,000,001 views. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care if you get 1,000,001 views, man. Y'all need to go check this video out. This is the epitome of foolishness. You follow me? Give me 1 second. This is the epitome. And this is the one who's basically guiding the young youth. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Young people would like to record this on your computer screen. Nah, deny that. Let me see. Bam. All right. So look. Now y'all might go leave and watch this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. Over 223,000 people have viewed it. Y'all see that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I didn't have it turned up. I just wanted, you know what I mean? I don't want to give up. That's crazy. That is crazy. And the younger generation, and the sad thing about it, he kind of like a Grandmaster Jay. He think because he's getting 223 views that he got 323 supporters from our community. But that's not our community. That's not our community. Let me see. I'll take it off mute for a second. Nah, man. He a sellout. I can't take it off mute. You know what I'm saying? He gonna send YouTube after me. If I take it off mute, he a sellout. He them people. If I take it off mute, he gonna hear my voice. First, he gonna check the title. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He a sellout. Nah, I can't take it off mute. You got to go and watch it. If I take it off mute, he gonna send them police at me. You know what I mean? That's what he gonna do. He using my video. He's slandering me. That's what they do now. They call the police on you. That's what they do. They call the police on you. So whatever do, I ain't gonna be here long, man. But I like to see somebody come in and talk to me, man. How y'all doing today? What y'all think about the election, man? He said YP is right. Okay, YP is right. Let me see. Okay, YP is right. You know what I'm saying? But we don't need to be defending the slaveholder. That doesn't even make sense. Who defends the slaveholder, Augustus Kane? You defend both of them, the slaveholder? This is crazy. It's like one defend one plantation against the other. Why? Because the system is ran. Somebody say, why is he a sellout? Why is he a sellout? Because the system that is under control of those who are in control is rigged against you. And to defend any of them would be asinine. What you mean, why is he a sellout? Why is he a sellout? Come on now. What you mean, why is he a sellout? You don't defend either or. You can make commentary, as I'm doing right now, but you don't defend either or. Not when you're faced with the situation that we face as a group of people and have been facing it for who knows how long. Come on, that don't even make sense. Somebody gonna ask a question, why? Come on, man. That don't even make sense. What up, big bro? Bro, They asking me why is Pharaoh a sellout? What? Because you're defending the slaveholder. That's all.
Hey,
I mean,
hey, man. What I be telling you though, man, like that's why I be like, if we gonna play the game, we can play this politics game, but it's a whole sham, right? It's a whole sham, man. It's all some clownery. Like if anything, they have further managed to defile the ideal of democracy. You know what I mean? Like this, but we got to stop playing because they both. It's two races. Donald Trump, daddy was a racist, so it's in his DNA. Period. Biden came onto the scene as a Dixiecrat, the last of a dying breed. So it's on him. A lot of his
hold up,
policies.
1 second. Only Hall. I was the first to send, he said I should have debated him when he called you guys out. On y'all, God is my witness. I put this on my children. I put this on everything I love. When he first made a promotion and asked for a debate, I was the first to send the email that he will never debate me. Him or SETI will never debate me. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, he chose some jackleg off the cuff weirdo guy calling himself Moor. I'm sorry, I gotta tell the truth. That guy was horrible. He was up there trying to get along with Pharaoh while Pharaoh was smacking him around. Like, get along in the debate. Arnie Hall, I'm telling you, tell him to debate me. They won't debate me because I'm bona fide. But with that being said, go ahead, brother. Todd Streets, you there? Are you there? The train is going past. Uh-oh. I done talked about young Pharaoh. Now here we go. I done talked about young Pharaoh. Now here we go. But anyway, what I was saying, Arnie Hall, I would love to debate anybody who has true passion for truth, not for get me in the show. Okay, I got you, bro. Look at the link right there. Anybody who have true passion for truth, not people that's in it for some foolery. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some views. We're going to get the views regardless. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to the bottom line. You know what I mean? There you go, Arnie Hall.
Look, man, we got to stop playing. I'm gonna regress from the direction I initially was gonna take, man, and I'm gonna say we just got to stop playing, man. We got to stop.
One second. Haru, if you think I'm not on young Pharaoh level, I would implore you, if it's that easy, then it should be easy for young Pharaoh to take the debate. If I'm not on his level, then he should be able to mop the floor with the most popular Moorish American in America right now. He should be able to mop the floor. So when someone says that just be popular, like it's like this. Hold on tight. Popularity, it's like hip hop. In hip hop, right? People confuse popularity with being dope. Just because you popular don't make you dope. Just because you popular don't mean that you a true MC. That don't mean that. So don't confuse the two. With that being said, hold up. Let me get my brother in. D Calico, what up?
Peace. What's going on, family?
Brother, man, I'm in here, man. We're going to let the conversation go wherever it go. That's my brother right there. Arnie Hall, I got you in the second state right there, brother.
Hey, matter of fact, you just said something about popular. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Hey, these people think the popular vote is what matters.
Absolutely. That's what we be going off. We be think popularity is the rule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then what he say? Somebody say he already dragged the Moors, him and General Teddy. Listen to me. If that's the case, that's good when you don't have opposition. I can be the shadow. I can be the shadow 100 times out of 100. But put Roy Jones in front of me or somebody else in front of me, I might have a problem. Hold on 1 second. Let me get Arnie Hall. Everybody hold tight. We're gonna get everybody in. Brother Arnie Hall, I got you, brother. What up?
Yo, what's up, man? But I think Pharaoh's the truth, dog. I don't really agree with you on what you're saying about him, like him being an agent and all this stuff. I mean, dude comes with all his facts, all his receipts, and all that.
Brother, let me tell you something. Again, it's easy to box a shadow. But the moment that you will put some opposition, like many people on YouTube, it's easy to be talking heads. But if you go back and research a lot of what people tell you on YouTube, you will find it not to be right and exact. Many people listen and they don't research. But if you go back, this is why I say this. The things that Pharaoh said about Prophet Noble Drew Ali, I am qualified to address it head on. I'm qualified. Yeah. Just because he said Quran, K-L-O-R-N and K-O-R-A-N is the same, and the Ku Klux Klans use chloron and we use Quran. That sounds good for YouTube, but put them up against the opposition, then I make them sound like a kindergarten. I make them sound like a child. You understand? But it sounds good without opposition. That's what I'm saying.
Right. But what I don't get is like, why are you calling him out? Because like he supports Trump. Nah, I mean, I think Trump's our best bet. He signed the First Step Act. He got 1,200 black people.
There we go again, Arnie Hall. Arnie Hall. No European is our best bet. You are our best bet. Cut it out.
Nah, hold on.
No, you are our best bet. When I say you, I'm saying us as a collective. No European is our best bet. And we're going to continue to be in this condition as we depend on and make statements like that.
No, but you just said it yourself that a lot of our people is messed up. So, and Malcolm X said it too. Like, we got to take help from wherever we can get it, dog.
Hey, brother, no, that's a slave. Yeah. Brother.
No. Hold on.
Not to cut you off. That's a slave mentality. We have to take hope wherever we can get it. No, we are the great hope. We are the great hope. We don't settle for that. That's a slave mentality that this one is going to get us out. This one is the best for us. Us is the best for us. And until we realize that whether it's this generation or 5 generations down the line, we're going to stay in this condition.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that the brother Ani called himself black. You know what I'm saying? By the sound of things.
Hold on. Let me bring somebody else.
I call myself black. Hold up. I call myself black, but what I'm trying to say is like,
that
mean the work.
Man. Hold on. Wait, what? I can't hear y'all. Y'all talking too much. Say that again.
I don't want to get into the trivial conversation of calling black, well, I ain't really into that conversation. You know what I mean? Because that's neither here nor there. Because with all due respect, D. Calico, when that European look at us, man, he ain't gonna say, man, that's a Moor, I ain't gonna shoot him. They ain't gonna look at us and say that's a Hebrew, ain't gonna shoot them. They're gonna see us as one and they're gonna annihilate us because they see us as a threat and opposition. So I ain't into that old Moorish conversation about.
No, I'm not here for that Moorish conversation either. What I'm trying to say is,
I mean, Yo Calico can get it in on another conversation. That's what I'm into at this point.
Yeah.
All right. What I'm trying to say is, like, you saying that you voted for something that nobody voted for, so that's like a waste of a vote. But what I'm trying to say,
brother, I was being sarcastic. See, brother, come on, brother, lighten up. I was being sarcastic. I was being sarcastic. I said I vote for Ali Muhammad because Ali Muhammad had a post that he was a write-in candidate. I was being sarcastic and facetious. Come on, brother. I'm talking.
Well, listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. I do stand by young Pharaoh and his support for Donald Trump because Trump he's given us he's given like black colleges, HBCUs like a lot of money and all that shit. So I don't understand. What I don't understand is why you're ragging on like. I don't understand.
My apologies. My apologies.
Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is that's just like being on a plantation. That's like being on a plantation. Say, you know, I respect Master such and such because instead of giving us pigtail, he gave us the ham this year. No,
All right.
we need to get out of that mentality and we need to get into stride and represent for ourselves. We don't need them to represent us and do nothing for us. And until we realize that, we're going to stay in this condition.
All right, but what I think you not understand is that we're all on a plantation, even white people too.
No, we
They
not.
enslaved all of us, my man. They never really got rid of slavery. They just made it to include everybody. You know what I mean? So,
Brother, let me ask you a
bro, it's
question.
like most black people.
Are the Amish people on the plantation?
I don't know, man. I don't know what Amish people do.
We need a world view. So you take the Amish people. They don't participate in none of this political drama. You know what? They old.
I mean, I've seen some of them like sporting Trump. They're flying Trump flags.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
They old. They die old, being taken care of by their family. They don't do Social Security because they got a community that is secure for them for the remainder of their life when their life decline.
Yeah.
They don't put their children in these schools because they educate their own children. You understand what I'm saying? So someone said we're not Amish though, but that is a model and that's a prototype of self resourcefulness and not being caught up in a system that is nothing but training you to work for them or to utilize you. Let me stop for a second. Let me get my brother Horace D and look like he's trying to go, and I'll be quiet. Horace D, the floor yours, brother.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Brother Bay. Can you hear? Can you hear me, Brother Bay?
The floor is yours, brother. The floor is yours. And then I'm going to go to D. Caligo, my
Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah, I still got something I want to say after that, though.
I
I still have a response.
Okay.
I just wanted to chime in on. I just wanted to chime in on this and say, Brother Bay, I'm with you totally in what you're saying. We have to move away from that thinking, whether it's Trump, whether it's Biden, it's the same system that continues to come down to us. So whether you voted Trump or Biden, you're still getting the same thing. I elected to hold my vote. I did vote down ballot, but I don't like Trump. And what the brother Young Pharaoh says, crying for Trump, no, I can't get with it. And we as black folk have to move away from this system. It needs to be dismantled. And your point about the Amish, it's about culture and community, which we have been stripped from and which we need to get back to. And that's your point, Brother Bay, that the brother is missing. No, you don't know anything about the Amish. I don't either. I'm originally from Brooklyn, living down here in Florida now. But we need to get back to culture and community that has been stripped and robbed from us. And that's what you're bringing, Brother Bay.
And Brother Horace D. And Brother Horace D. Brother Horace D. And before I get to Ani Hall, Brother Horace D., to your point, I think we have been so messed up by the experience of the slavery that we have been a part of, that we can't see ourselves outside of the domination of the system being perpetrated against us by other people. I don't think we can see ourselves as independent. We can work in this system for our own better good without being supportive of those who are going to use the system for our demise, because that's all they're going to do at the end of the day. And until we gain strength as a united force, in other words, instead of keep yelling unity, we should be quiet. And we should be building something with our hands. We should be building something tangible. We should be building industry. And we should be getting our scientists out of these colleges. We should be quiet. We should be building in the Trojan horse. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's time to move politically, we have a unified force and we can shift the system to our will. But just about Biden and Trump, man, we done did it too many times. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Trump is different, though. Feel me?
It doesn't work.
I feel like Trump is a real deal because, I mean, he's doing shit like no other president does.
Bro,
like he got to do Epstein arrested.
He's
rescuing kids from sex trafficking.
You mean to tell me, after 2,000 years, whether you believe in Jesus or not, Let's just go to the period of, they say, Jesus and his story, where he was dominated by the Romans. Whether you believe in Jesus or not, let's go back to that period 2,000 years ago. Over 2,000 years, Romans and Europeans have dominated intellectually, physically, religiously, every way that they can, over top of us. Now, you mean to tell me that today, that domination is not cloaked in seeming to be helping you? Brother, we have to wake up.
All right. Now, you got a good point there, but I don't know. I still feel like at least we can like work something out. We can go to Trump.
There is no working it out.
But look,
We've been
listen to
murdered.
this.
We've been raped. We've been ostracized. There is no
but it's still better than
That's
Biden.
like you come in
Keep
your
in
house.
mind that Biden, his mentor was a Klan member, Robert Byrd. Feel me?
Listen, I don't care
Let's not
about
put that
that
on
no
for
more.
Trump.
They all been Klan members since the beginning of us coming in contact with Europeans. This is
That's
not
all.
no hate against Europeans. Brother, if I
I know,
come
but
to your
look.
house tonight and I kill your whole house, you can't look at me later at my sons and say we're going to work something out. You are a fool if you do that, with all due respect.
Nah, man. I don't know, man. I know like a lot of white people that love black people and like want to help black people like get up out of our situation.
Brother,
You know, like these BLM, like the white people in BLM. Look how many white people
I
in BLM. Black Lives Matter.
I believe that there's plenty of Europeans that may have some sort of empathy for our condition in their mind. However, you have to experience this to empathize with this. You have to experience this. You don't know what this is until you experience it. And I need you to experience, brother. Experience this. Experience your ancestors. They biting that tongue. They're biting that tongue just so you could be born today. They putting up with the mess. You don't have to put up with the mess. Let me get my brother Infinite X in and I'll get back to you, brother.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Alaikum salam, my brother. How you doing?
Man, I'm well, good brother. I'm extremely well being on listening to your podcast, brother. I'm a long time listening to you since you battling Sinetta and them, brother. You smashing on them, brother.
It's to the point now, though. It's time to get serious and try to put the jokes aside. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Absolutely, brother. And man, usually I don't do this, and I always just like to listen and fall back and take notes on things like this. But brother, I just felt so extremely compelled when I seen your title, and then I listened to this the previous brothers speak. It was a bit disheartening, but not surprising, because at this point in time, there's so much information available about these particular individuals that have become like somewhat deities to brothers like our previous brother that was speaking, like such as somebody like young Pharaoh. I for the life of me, I can't understand it. There's so much information about how this brother literally had the police in one of his lectures going at another Moorish brother, and he still has yet to explain that. On top of that, how the brother was speaking to brother Reza during an Instagram live, and the brother was so calm how he was addressing the brother, but yet the brother was so confrontational, trying to get into something other. That's just confusing that brothers will still try to empathize and follow that brother. But to me at this point, I know you shine as an example because you still try to reach out to the brothers like that. Whereas me, I just, it got to come to a point where we got to cut brothers off, because some brothers, everybody is not going to make it. At this point, if you're still riding with brothers like young Pharaoh or the other brother that you had on that you completely exposed, there's no more that we can speak to them. And as far as like people whining over Trump losing or celebrating over Biden, man, that's ridiculous. That's almost like some Pablo Escobar coming up to me and saying, hey, you want to be a drug mule? And then Chapo saying, hey, you want to be a drug mule? Neither one of them is going to be good for us. I don't want to be a drug mule for neither one. So it's absurd to sit here and say, man, I want Biden or I want Trump. They're both demons, or they're both demons from the same two-winged birds is absurd that brothers don't get that.
And
We
let me
have
add
no
this.
dog in the race.
And let me add this.
Yes,
Why
sir.
do we feel compelled that we have to choose one of them anyway? Why do we feel? What is in us that says we have
Oh, man,
to
but
choose
I
one of
don't see
them?
how it hurts to vote. I don't say that it
Right.
hurts.
No, what I'm saying is, listen to what I'm saying. There's an energy within us to say,
Yeah.
I must choose one. Now, if
Yes.
you want to study self, you need to ask yourself, why do I say in myself, when I'm alone by myself, in my thoughts, why do I say I must
That
choose one? Because you have to say that first before you decide which one is the better of the lesser of the evils, however you look at it. What I'm telling you is that
listen.
same energy can be converted into, you know what? Let me try to get the young Pharaoh. He got a lot of people. He got a lot of people listening to him. You're a fan of young Pharaoh. You're a supporter of young Pharaoh. Let me see if I can get the young Pharaoh and see if we can organize this people, step away from that and build something for ourselves. Maybe we can build our own little community for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
wait
this is where you have community power from. Power comes in numbers. And so this is where you recycle your energy, as opposed to giving your energy to nothing. Because for over 2,000 years, see, people like to say for 400 years,
Right.
over
but wait, hold on.
2,000 years, the game has been flipped, manipulated to convince you in some era of time, Moors too. I mean, people always say, oh, Moors work with the European. Yeah, they did. And your ancestors were Moors, whether you identify it directly or indirectly, so what? Guess what? Our people are working with Europeans right now on this show when you say that I am going for Trump. So you can't say anything about Moors of antiquity if you say today that I think Trump is the better one. You are the same Moor.
Hold on. Who said that? I didn't say anything about Moors, though. I never said nothing about Moors.
Oh, brothers go straight to work.
I'm saying generally speaking, when we talk about Moors, I'm just saying people like to say Moors sold people to slavery. Moors would sell out. I heard all that argument. I can disprove that with historical fact. But what I'm saying is, let's let that be true for 1 second. But let me tell you, the same thing that people are spewing about Moors is being done right on this show tonight when you say that I say Trump is the better one. That's what Moors did, according to these people that Moors are selling.
Come on, brother.
All right, but
hey, brother,
the same thing.
Hey, brother Tarka. Hey, if I can say something right quick, right? Because how I look at it now, what you call it, Trump was the white Obama. You feel me? Hey,
No,
what's this?
Trump is a slaveholder. Say it with me.
Yeah.
Trump is a slaveholder.
What is Barrister Carroll?
What slavery like?
Say it with me, D. Calico. Trump is a slaveholder.
Obama actually passed the
NDA.
NDA. My man, but do you know what NDA is?
Hey, no, but what's this? See, watch what I'm saying. See, Obama, yeah, he our color skin, but he ain't do nothing.
But he's the gatekeeper. He's a little bit different.
What did Trump amped them rednecks up, but he ain't do a damn thing for them.
But the thing is, D. Calico.
He did do something for him. He did a first step that and got a bunch of non-violent black criminals released from jail.
Ani, you next up. Let me show you my mentality. I don't care if he did something for us or not. I don't care.
Yo, but you gotta look at the big picture. They can't just what
he could have resurrected.
Obama came in
50 so-called colleges for our people. I still wouldn't trust it because I think it's a breeding ground for us to be better slaves. Right. I trust us. I trust us.
Kamala Harris? Look at what Kamala Harris did.
I trust us.
They kept people in jail longer than their sentence. You can't just trust people because of their skin color. Because some people are sellouts.
I trust us. And that's us. I'm talking about regular people like me and you.
Hey, Tarka.
Yes, sir, brother.
Hey,
look at what happened.
I don't trust us. I ain't gonna lie to you. I trust some of us, But I don't trust that us.
When I'm saying by us, let me clarify what I'm talking about. I'm
That's
talking
small
about
percentage.
regular people. I'm talking about the regular people who are fed up. And just like Brother Infinite X said, I usually don't do this. That's us. I can recognize us. Real recognize real. I ain't never been no sellout. I ain't never been no punk. I ain't never been weak in no way, shape, or form. Therefore, I can recognize us. I can recognize D Calico as us. You see what I'm saying? Now, Arnie, I can't see you as us at this point because you got too much confidence in somebody who's not us.
That's
All right, but my man, bro, look at who killed Malcolm X. It's some black people that ran up on him.
Absolutely.
And
it's like
the
we do
dude's
each other
still alive.
all the
Nah.
time.
And the dude's walking around alive in New
and let me
Jersey.
say this.
Nobody touched him.
Arnie Hall. Hold
Arnie Hall.
on. Calico, let me say this to Arnie Hall about Malcolm X. So the people that walked around, the people that killed Malcolm X, right? People always like to bring that up.
Right.
What did you learn from that? Besides just saying,
you cannot trust. You can't. Not all skin folk is kinfolk.
But let me tell you something.
You can't trust folks that work with agents.
But let me tell you this. You know what I learned from that?
What's that?
To listen close what people say around me because they had the propensity to sell me out and even kill me. Because let me tell you something. Malcolm X is so sharp, but he wasn't listening. That agent that was right around him, that put his mouth to mouth on him, man, Malcolm X, a sharp brother, honor to brother Malcolm X. But there's no way, shape, or form that agent was supposed to be right there and he could give a mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. We are supposed to be more sharper than that. So what I learned from Malcolm is honor to brother Malcolm. But what I learned from Malcolm is I want to listen to you close. I want to see what you're not saying. I want to see what you are saying. And when you say that Trump is better for us, brother, ain't nothing we can do.
Hey,
but like,
brother Honey. Hey, brother Honey.
Trying to say.
Hey,
we got
Honey.
black unemployment down to like all time low.
Whoever in your circle, you can hear
them. Better for black people than Obama.
No.
Obama passed CDA. That's slavery right there.
Hey, brother, listen to me. Why are you comparing slave masters and gatekeepers?
So are you saying that about Obama too?
Bro, my mentality is so far beyond that. I'm not comparing Obama and Trump. They're two of the same deck of cards. They're two cards.
But Obama is black. I mean, Obama's black is what I'm trying to say.
No.
You're trying to say that if somebody's black, you're supposed to trust them. You can't do that. You can't think like that, man.
Hey, brother, let me tell you again. I know who us is because there's a certain energy about me. There's a certain energy about me. I know who us is. I know who's the potential sellout. I know who's the potential one that's going to murder me. I know who's the potential one. I already know. Soon as you start opening your mouth, it's certain things. You ain't even got to say Trump. Anybody that been around some real serious situations, man, you know who's thorough and who's not.
Yes, sir.
The moment that you get comfortable, then you rock yourself to sleep.
Yes, sir.
All I'm trying to say is like you can't. Not every black man is your brother. Not every white man is your enemy. Is all I'm trying to say.
True that. But let me tell you something. You have the spirit of the Most High, Almighty God, Allah inside you. That spirit is the know-all. You know if you tap into that spirit in you. The thing is, we have distanced ourselves from that higher self so we can, look, you can walk in your house right now. And if somebody was in your house that wasn't supposed to be in there, you'd be like, man, something don't feel right. Well, let me tell you something. That's your higher self. If you was in tune with your higher self at all times, every second of the day, every iota of the minute of the day, guess what? No one could plague you. No one could fool you. But the thing is, we rock ourselves to sleep so often that we let people play us. Now, let's be real. There's nothing that when you talk about young Pharaoh is just a commentator. You know what I mean? Young Pharaoh is just a commentator. He's not moving nothing anywhere. He's just making commentary. So our true liberation.
Say that, man. He just had he had a march in DC not too long ago.
No,
brother, what march, brother? What's effective about a march, brother? Do you see any of them Proud Boys, any of them other individuals that make march? Those people that are in the dominant society, they don't march. They make movement, brother. When they want something done, they want something passed, they want to make a statement, they make moves. They don't march. There is no people that has ever gotten their freedom by marching. When Mao Zedong freed those Chinese folks, they didn't march. He gave them people that was on that opium 48 hours to get it together. And if they didn't go, they either got out or they got executed. Anybody, even with Stalin in the former USSR, when he made his movement, he just, this was it. This is the protocol. If you don't move with it, you get annihilated. Any people that has made movements. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brother Tarkin.
And I want to say this too, brother. To your point, then I'll let you go. Then we just turn the floor over to D Calico so we can flow real quick. My thing is, if you don't want to go hard in the paint, where there's going to be a loss of life, let's just say, and you don't want to go like that, then utilize your energy in building a refuge for those who may have to go hard in the paint. Somebody got to be the builder. Somebody have to go back to camp and get bandaged up. We need a community. Commentary is not going to get it. So what I'm saying is, we are all useful. You don't have to be in the midst of, if we get to the point of the destructive part of our liberation, if you will. But we still need builders. We still need people to inspire people to fight on.
Hospitals.
There's place for everybody. But we have enough, listen, we have enough data, we have enough information to conclude. We have enough. How much more do we need? We have enough information to conclude that no matter what trick or what persuasive talk comes across their lips, they're not for our true liberation. But let me tell you, and I ain't mad at them. You know why I'm not mad at them? Because even in the animal kingdom, and we're supposed to be more intelligent than animal, so we say, even in the animal kingdom, it's the survival of the fittest. The weak and the sick die off, so the strong can perpetuate the genes into the millennium, to the next millennium. And so guess what? They're banking on us to be weak so we can die off, so they can keep being strong. They're the minority, got you believing that you're the minority, and they keep being strong.
But yeah, you're right about that. But like, we are weak right now. Like, we don't have that many black people that have skills to make our own community.
But no,
we don't have any black people like that.
No, you got to stop that.
Too many talkers.
You got to stop that. Listen, we have all we want, but they're waiting. Listen, I know people don't believe in the Bible, right? But I love metaphors of the Bible. It says something in the Bible that it says, when the Lord comes, the dead will be coming out their grave. Now, if you don't believe in the Bible, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying our people are waiting for the trumpet to be blown. This is the trumpet time. And people are waking up. They are definitely ready. But we have opposition energy that's saying that we're not ready. We got opposition energy that's talking about, man, black people just don't want to come together. We got opposition energy that's saying that, man, I think Trump is better than Biden. That's opposition energy. Our energy can no longer be opposition. Our energy have to be thrusting forward. That's it. That's it. We need to do like Hannibal did. We need to cross over the Alps. We need to kill the elephants. And either you're going to survive or you're going to die in the snow.
Ride or die.
That's it.
So I'm just saying, like, we don't have enough people for that shit, though. You know what I mean? Because how do you know if we make our own community? How do we know that we're not going to end up like the people of Waco?
Let me say this. Let me say this.
All the black
We
people
know what
together,
happens if we don't make
they can take us all out, just like in Waco.
Let me tell you this. We know what happens. That's the slave master put into you. He wants you to be fearful to build. He wants you
I'm not fearful. I'm just saying it's a possibility. You got to be smart. It's a perfect plan. It's a perfect plan.
Failure is not an option.
What's that?
You gotta move. Failure is not an option. We move more intelligently than Waco. We move more intelligently than Black Wall Street. We move more intelligently than Move. See, you have to know history. And we move more intelligently. These situations happen so we can capitalize off the thought of what happened and what worked and what didn't work, and we move better. Even if we say, okay, hypothetically, quote unquote, we fail. At least we have capitalized from the days of yesterday, modified ourselves, and now those come behind us. Ultimately, we gonna get free. But if we
just gonna look the same way as like
burn it down, we won't even try.
And brother,
No, we can
brother
try,
Oni,
but
why are you using
yeah.
Waco as an example? That has no relation as us as a people. If anything, you should be using
Nah,
examples
it's the
like
same thing, yo.
the
They
Gullah
wanted to get their own
Geechees, the
country.
100-year
Feel me?
protracted war that we had with America at the time that made that just a proclamation come to fruition, brother. You should use something to that example where we made the dominant society bend the knee with the 100-year protracted war with the Gullah Geechees.
Wait,
You
which
know what I'm saying?
100-year
Why
war?
don't you, why,
Which
that
war you
right
talking
there,
about?
that right there lets me know you're not on our level at this
Wait, no,
point
actually,
because you're
I didn't
using
hear that. I didn't
examples
hear that. What war
of
you
the
talking about?
dominant society instead of examples of what we have went through. Can you hear me, brother? I'm saying we should be using examples like that, like the Stono Rebellion or Denmark Vesey Rebellion or the
The
Haitian
Stoner Rebellion?
Revolution, that we were able to actually acquire land, and unfortunately, brothers are still being persecuted. However, they did get their freedom, and they fought with little next to nothing. The most largest armies in known history. They beat back the
Listen,
British. They
they
beat
didn't
back
have
the
drones. They
Spain.
didn't have
They
predator
beat back
drones
the
back
French.
then.
Why not use those examples? Waco ain't got nothing to do with us, brother.
Yeah,
Those
but
are
that doesn't
splinter
have nothing
groups
to do with us
of the
either
dominant
because times have
society, brother.
changed, my man. Times have changed.
That right
We got
there
different
is
weapons.
a failed mentality, dear brother. That's some
Nah, it's
young
not a failed
Pharaoh
mentality, man.
talking
You can't
points.
just say it's a failed mentality. Listen, the weapons are different. They got virus. They could like hit us with a bioweapon for all we know if we get our own
Yo,
place.
let me tell you
Oh yeah,
something.
They've
I'm
been
not
using
against getting our own
bioweapons
place,
against
but
us, brother. Have you forgot about Tuskegee?
Hey, brother.
listen, the people,
Bro,
the powers that
So
be,
with all that
they
you
want to
said,
get rid of all black people, my dude. That's what
hey,
you're not
yo,
understanding. They want to get rid of all black
y'all,
people.
all
Brother,
that
So
you said, all that you said.
listen, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of none of this shit. But I'm just saying
Okay.
that it's a possibility.
But no.
Don't get that scared
All
of
of that
failure.
conversation, you know what? All of that conversation is saved for the boardroom to strategize to deal with it when or if that happens. But that type of thought should never be put out into the atmosphere where we're on a platform and say, "What if they got bioweapon?" You know what I mean? Those are
Look,
energy. Yeah,
so
energy.
what's the difference between you and Jake at this
Energy.
point? There's no difference between two of y'all.
Huh?
They say the same dumb shit. And all these guys out there claiming the world's like
They ain't saying nothing. Let me tell
not
you
ready for
something.
nothing.
Let me
They're
tell
not
you.
ready for no type of war, nothing.
No, we're not talking about war. What I'm saying
No.
is the energy, with your words are energy. Your words are powerful. Your words are more powerful than an atomic bomb, brother. You see? Because your words, see, brother, I want you to get in tune with your ancestors for 1 second. You maybe if you're not, I don't
But
know.
you just said words don't stop
Got a name
bullets.
like Ani. What I'm saying is your words is like a small ripple or wave. And that wave, whether people hear your words or not, it affects the universe. And so you as a person who's been under the oppression of Europeans, such as I and most of us listening to this chat, my thing is, it is not incumbent upon us to even speak in that fashion. Just like the word became flesh, you'll make that word ripple throughout the universe, brother. So my thing is, I don't use words like that. I don't use it at all. And when it comes into my mind, I rip it out because I'm not going to allow the down vibration to take root in my mind, no way, shape, or form. And so I'm asking you, brother, in a practice, soon as a low vibration comes into your mind, rip it out and raise back up high.
Hey,
Yo, somebody, all this
brother
religion thing
Jarka.
is about the point, my dude.
Let me
This
give
ain't really about.
Arnie, I'm gonna
we
give
can
you the
talk
floor.
only.
Let me give you
What?
the floor, but I gotta get my brother D Calico in. He haven't seen
Yeah.
that for the whole time. I've been cutting him off. I see he got a rack of books on his shoulder and this. D Calico from the bottom of the map. Talk to us, brother. Go ahead, run with it. Next, don't go nowhere. Arnie, stay in. Let's get it in.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
now, the first thing I wanted to ask Brother Ani is what does Islam mean?
Listen, I'm not really into this whole religious thing because like religion is just about control.
No, I'm just saying. No, I say what it means. I ain't say like like I ain't have to go into history. I'm just meant the one word Islam. The word Islam. What does it mean?
I don't know. It's like the religion of peace.
It means peace. Yes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when the brother, that's why he was trying to get you to speak more peace than anything. You feel me? Because we so wise. Of course, we understand both sides. You got to be as wise as the serpent. You feel me? So we understand, the evil. we overstand the evil. You feel me? So we also want to be the light. You feel me? We gotta be the peace that we want to have. You feel me?
Right.
So you'll see Moors, like you think Martin Luther King was peaceful. Now he ain't got we Martin Luther King and MLK. You know what I mean? We just don't profess. I meant to say we Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. My bad. You feel me? I said we just don't profess to be, Khalid Muhammad, but we are. You feel me? We are. But we'll rather show you our MLK side, and I don't mean that in the real literal sense, but you know what I mean, like in a good guy sense. I'm sure everybody thinks that Martin Luther King was the most good guy ever of black people. That's what the white man would tell you. You feel me? He's got to be the greatest that they ever seen. You know what I mean? He's a good guy. So we bring that kind of peace, but you already know what it is. We overstand that evil. You feel me? For real. And when y'all said something about Malcolm X getting shot, like if you ever look at things twice? Because you could just look at the autopsy, brother. There's no way. Everybody said that those particular people shot him. Man, them just was some ducks, because the man got 3 shots over his heart. When you look at the autopsy, he didn't get hit nowhere else. There's no way that you can precisely hit a person over the heart 3 goddamn times with 3 rookies off the streets. That don't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Dick Gregory said them guys had blanks, et cetera, et cetera. I ain't gonna really say much.
Right. They said he was shot from a downward trajectory, but
yeah,
I guess I can look into that. But
yeah,
that makes sense. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know, we just gotta get trained, man. It's like this generation of black people. I don't see us doing this shit. I mean,
but listen,
it's here for us to run out there and get ourselves killed.
Hey, brother, the reason why you don't see it, it's the saying that we have in the Moorish Science Temple of America. When you look in the eyes of man, when you look into the eyes of your brother, you see the image of God. You see the image of God. That's the saying that we have, right? And until we see the image of God, we believe that everything we've put forward is impossible. Because if you have a concept of God, there is nothing impossible to God. Now, whatever your concept of God is, I'm not saying it's a law or most high, whatever your concept of the higher power is. When you can look into the eyes of your brother or your sister and you see that higher power, there is no way that you can say, I don't see us doing this. It's impossible for you to have that mentality once you come to the realization of who we truly are. You understand what I'm saying? So the work is elevating yourself back up to the state of understanding who we truly are. And when you see yourself like that, you're going to look at your brother and you're going to understand that there's nothing that we can't do. But you can be the initiator to get it done. But if you initiate that it can't be done, guess what? It can't be done.
Look, man, I just feel like you seem like a bunch of rah-rah stuff. That's not facts. So like what's happening is, like, obviously we've got a civil war that's coming because Trump has actually won the election. Like by December 14th, it's gonna come out that he actually won. And they're gonna lose their minds, and we're probably gonna have to like fight. Feel me? But and I know black people, we don't have like guns. We don't have. Who am I fighting for? For me. I'm not getting involved in that.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab my family. We go get safe and we go watch the drama.
Hey,
so you know how to.
Hey, watch this. That's real. That's real.
That's good.
Hey, brother,
I hope you know how to do that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, brother.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, brother, Targa, watch this. See, hey, brother, Ani. Hey, Ani, you got to know where you come from to know where you're going. You feel me? So guess what? The last time this happened in America, you know what they used to do? The white man would fund both sides of the war. You feel me?
No, they still do it today. They still do it today.
They do it right now. George Soros them ready to do that right now. So guess what? They ready to fund both sides of the war to the point when once we gone, they happy. At the end, they gonna shake hands.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We the chess pieces.
Hey.
They're gonna lose their chess pieces and the game is over. That's it. So we can't be a part of that game no more.
Ani, I need you to stop watching Young Pharaoh today. This is it today.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I watch a lot of people. I don't just watch like Young Pharaoh.
Now,
I
do
I
you
watch
ever,
a lot of people, man.
This
hey,
is
start
it.
question.
Honey, I
Start
love. This is it.
What's up?
I love you. This is it. He done made you. He done twisted some stuff in your head, brother. It's about us. We can do it. It's about us.
Hold
Now
on.
the thing
No,
is,
listen. I train, man. I train. I shoot guns. I do all that shit. If you're
but
not trained, like
you
these
don't
white
need
people
no guns
smoke
all
you.
the time.
What's up?
You don't need no guns for what we're talking about at this point. I'm talking about raising your thoughts,
Chances are we're gonna.
wisdom.
What's up?
I'm talking
Sorry,
about
I hear you.
raising your thoughts. You know what I mean? To
What's that gonna
understand
do?
who you truly are.
Bruh, I mean, you got Christian people over there in the Middle East, like they're doing the same shit you talk, like praying and all that stuff and all that
No,
stuff.
I didn't say
And
pray.
they still getting killed. They still
I
getting
didn't say
killed,
pray.
even
I
though
didn't
they
say
being
pray.
positive,
There's
high
not one
vibration.
time in this conversation that I say pray.
Oh, but you're talking about like, but prayer is like a
No,
higher vibration. You know what I
what
mean?
I say is,
There's a
I
higher
say
vibration
raise
thing.
your thoughts. Do you understand? Let me say this. Do you have any faith base that you follow?
Not really, man. I'm more like a spiritual person.
Okay.
I'm more spiritual.
Stop right there. I'm good. I'm universal with it. You being a spiritual person, where did that spirit come from that gives you the indication that you're a spiritual person? Where did it come from?
I'm not gonna lie. I did get it from Young Pharaoh.
Okay. But no. I'm not saying the concept that you articulate. The spirit in you, where did it come from? Young Pharaoh didn't give you that.
I don't know, from
Just
the
okay.
universe, just like
But
God.
do you believe that it predates your physical body? It
Yeah.
existed before your physical body, right?
Yep.
Do you believe that it would exist after your physical body, right? Do you believe that?
I don't know about that.
If it existed before the physical body, it would only make sense that it would exist after the physical body.
You got a point. I'm just having a hard time imagining.
Okay. Yeah, all of us do. But the point that I'm making about that is this. That spirit that predates your physical body is the most powerful thing in the universe. You raise that up, there's nothing that can stop you. Not even
it's not gonna turn me into Superman. I mean,
no. Listen to me. When you look at what happened in Haiti, they didn't have the biggest army. But they had a spiritual vibration that gave wings to their ammunition and fortified their physical bodies against attacks. Study the war in Haiti, brother.
Come on, Haitian Revolution.
Huh? Say it
when?
again. Look,
which war?
They say Young Pharaoh is definitely one of the chosen. Man, we got
I don't know why you keep laughing at the dude. He did.
I don't believe we all going to come together. I don't believe that because of statements like that, we're gonna have a group that is just going to succumb to ignorance. And
Brother Tarka, but what they're not saying is who chose him, because the damn sure wasn't the Most High. It damn sure wasn't the Most High. Huh? Hey, you heard what he told RZA? He say like he told RZA, "You the mother effing agent." He say, and guess what? He say and RZA said, "If I'm an agent, you're an agent too." He said, "Well, I guess we both agents."
And guess what? And you know the funny part? The other day, he made a video appealing to Trump, saying, "I can help you." He was making a video to say he can be the gatekeeper. I can help you. I can talk.
He's not trying to hide that he's a Trump supporter. He's not trying to hide that.
No.
There's no way saying no for supporting Trump.
Listen to what I'm saying, Arnie Hall.
What's up?
Whether Trump, to infinite next point, whether Trump is racist, whether Trump did anything good or bad, is immaterial to me. When a brother who looks like me appeals to the power structure that is being perpetuated through a European who has a track record of treating us less than human for over 2,000 years, then this brother would appeal to him to allow him to support him in such a way that Trump ultimately, he was basically crying for Trump's endorsement for him to support him. That's basically what it's doing. Just cut to
Yeah,
the chase.
but you can't just say that about every single white person, bro. You keep saying that about every single white person. You can't do that.
No, I'm not saying
It's
about
all people, bro.
every European. I'm talking about a system that is being perpetuated. It's different than Billy around the corner.
But look, Trump is not from that system. Trump is he's not a politician.
Hey,
He's a billionaire. So you can't say he's from the system. He's a billionaire. He's a
Racism,
real estate dude.
racism is perpetuated through a power structure. They just recently coined the term systematic racism. True racism cannot happen without power. You understand? So Billy next door that don't really have no power, he think he has power, but he just have a little bit of privilege. You see?
But why did nobody say Trump was a racist until he decided to run for president? Nobody said he's racist. Everybody loved him. Everybody loved him.
Again,
that's documented.
Nah,
evidence,
man.
bro.
They said that dude was. He got
This
pictures
nigga
with
in
Rosa
New York
Parks,
had
Muhammad
sued
Ali,
Trump.
Jesse
But that's what I'm
Jackson.
saying.
He was never
I
racist.
don't
You
care
don't
if
see Joe Biden with none of them people. You don't see Biden with none of them people.
brother.
Biden's mentor with a Klan member, the head of the Klan, the Grand Master of the Klan, or whatever it's called, the Grand Wizard.
yeah. Biden ain't nothing but Hillary Clinton.
You can't put them both in the same box.
Yeah, the Hillary Clinton all over again. But still, but what
Yeah,
he's telling you is, man, all of them, man, you already know they all go there.
My thing is this.
You know,
and
you
this
could be right.
is my campaign. I am going to make sure that on Moorish World TV, that we don't give our energy to an argument that's like a merry-go-round. Anytime that we say that Trump was better than Biden or Biden was better than Trump, we have put ourselves on a political merry-go-round. It's just going around in the circle. And then that day out of office, somebody else.
Biden, without a doubt. He's better than Biden.
Let me ask you something. Bro. Let me ask you something. Do you have confidence that Trump is going to, if he was still in office, that he was going to make your life better than Biden?
Yep. I believe that. I think so.
Let me tell you about me. I believe that I can inspire at least 100 to 1,000 people and help make my life better that look like me. That's what I believe.
Okay.
That's what I believe. I believe that I can get in contact with like-minded peoples by this medium right here, and we can go behind the scenes, build something for us, by us, an economy, an industry, and for the next 30 years, God willing, if I have on this earth, I can make a better situation than any of them could for me and my children and the next generation. That's my confidence.
All right. I mean, anybody can say that.
Now, guess what? We're going to see at the end of the day. But the only thing is, Trump is out of office and you stuck with Biden. I'm stuck with my people.
Trump is not out of office. I guarantee you that. See, look, they're trying to make you believe that.
Okay. Well, Trump is in office. You stuck with Trump. I'm stuck with my people.
That's right.
Look, man, but look, Farrakhan said the same thing. Farrakhan made all these promises to black people, and he never followed through on any of them.
Farrakhan made promises. Hold up.
No, you speaking out of turn, brother. The minister come through on every one of his promises, brother. Now you just speaking that you literally using young Pharaoh bullet points, brother. There's one. Now, name me one thing that the minister has not come through on a promise, and don't use no young Pharaoh point. Name me one. I'm listening.
Yo, didn't he say he was gonna like take us out of America and all this shit? Like, bro, I haven't seen him come through on anything. What has he come through on?
No, you saying like,
that's why I stopped
paying
attention to
you're
him.
using conjecture. When did he say it? What on what lecture? When did he say it? What day? So I can research that.
Man, I used to listen to that dude years ago, and I just stopped listening to him because he never really followed through on anything.
He never said that. He never said that, Arnie.
Yeah, I know. The brother's using
he
young
definitely
Pharaoh
said
bullet
that
points, brother.
Nah.
Okay, so wait, hold on. We can use your same points with young Pharaoh. Didn't at one point, didn't young Pharaoh say we can just meditate the white man away? Didn't he say that, brother? I distinctly remember him saying that he was, if we didn't do nothing, we didn't go to work and do nothing, we can just delete the white man, quote unquote, away by doing nothing. Now, A few people, I believe probably you did that, and the white
Nah,
man
I
is still
never even heard
here.
him say that
And
shit.
Renisha
I
McBride
never heard him say anything
happened.
like that.
Trayvon Martin happened. Many others got killed while we were sitting in the house doing nothing, hoping for the white man to go away, brother. So don't
Hey,
throw a
you
rock
can't
at
quote
a
me on that
glass
because
house,
I
brother.
never heard
Not
him say that
yourself.
stuff.
I'm talking about young Pharaoh.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, I never even heard him. I never heard him say that.
Before we get a
Oh,
few,
But
I
is that the same thing that y'all are saying though?
I
You
can pull
saying
that
like
video up,
if
brother.
we raise
Just
our
go ahead and play
vibrations,
it.
all this magical stuff is gonna happen.
no,
Go ahead
Nothing
and play
happening.
it, brother.
brother, this is what I'm saying. I'm talking about your vibration. I'm not talking about a collective. I'm talking about you bettering the way that you think, like you enhancing your way that you think. You having confidence in your greater self. The better you, brother. Never vibe on a lower vibration. You know what I mean? Think the impossible. Seek hope eternity. You know what I mean? Seek hope
Yeah.
eternal. You know what I mean? Never think that someone can stop you from anything that you want to step to and do. That's all I'm saying. So
Yo, no, I do have that confidence in myself, but I'm still one person, man. I can't take on the whole
no,
world.
brother,
I can't take on this whole city.
not one. You're not one. You and
I'm not
I
Rambo.
are one.
I'm not Rambo.
No, you and I are one.
Yeah. All right. So
Let me get a couple more
that's the
callers,
cool
and I
but I'm hoping
appreciate
you
you.
got like
Honor, you want to say something in closing? I appreciate you, brother.
yeah,
Oh,
I appreciate you
oh my
too, man. Thanks for letting me come on, man. I'm just like hoping that we're all like we can all get some skills together so we can actually like do this. You know,
brother.
we gotta like
I'm doing a
gotta be
show on
plumbers,
Monday.
architects, gotta be
Listen,
shooters.
I'm
Yeah.
doing I'm doing a show on Monday, and I'm going to put the slip up so anybody who wants to join us and listen to the plan of what we want to do and what we can do, you're welcome to join. But this ain't a talking head thing. I will never put it on social media because many people would say, "Well, you just a talking head too." I'm glad you think so. You know what I mean? I would never put
Yeah.
it here. Why would I do that? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't make no sense in this climate or even in peacetime to put all your what you planning to do. So I will be back on Monday. You know what I'm saying? And we can get
Yeah.
busy. But let me bring some other people in here real quick. Peace and love, family.
How you doing? How you
Hey,
doing, Mr. Bay?
let me get X. Let me get X in before we get everybody else. See, we got a whole lineup. Anything else you want to add, brother X?
Man, brother, I just really wanted to thank you, brother, for everything that you've done and you're doing, brother. You're very inspirational to me, brother. When I hear you talking about flipping some of your properties and stuff, I'll be trying to follow your lead and listen to a lot of things that you do and just fall back and just take note, brother. But I just really wanted to hit home on one more thing about brothers like the brother that we just had, Uni, and brothers like him, because I have homies that listen to the individual young Pharaoh as well, and it's troubling because he's producing a mind frame with folks that are starting to understand the climate we're in, but because folks is now starting to become woke, they're vulnerable to anything, and so I think he's taking advantage of people's vulnerability, and it's like I just really feel that as time progresses, if folks is not like gonna catch it or do their own research, and even with you, when you put out information, me myself, I'll listen to it and I'll research it. I mean, I know you're the top researcher. I can't battle your researching skills, but still I'll research it just so I can
Oh, he broke up.
understand what they get things. But at the end of the day, if we're at the end of the week, actually, if we still are using or talking about the Trump or the Biden thing, and that's in our conversation, our lexicon, man, we just got to distance ourselves from individuals like that, because I guarantee you, people like the Angry Vikings, or Proud Boys, or any of the Chinese groups, any of the other ethnic groups, they are not in among themselves talking about who's better, Malcolm X or Nat Turner, the Prophet or Marcus Garvey. They're not talking about our stuff. They are completely and solely focused on themselves. The only time you do and ever will see any of those individuals, especially from the dominant society, is when they're trolling or trying to get intel on our stuff. That's the only time you'll hear them inject themselves in our conversations. So we need to get away. Well, I think we on this immediate platform, I think we're on that level right now. But those individuals that's still on the fence, unfortunately, I feel we need to cut them loose, just like the Haitians did. Kupatek Boulikai, when they started, Bookman Dada and Jean-Jacques Dessalines, they got together in that swamp and they made that pact to get free. And anybody that was not with them, they either got exiled or they got executed. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying history. And so but it was effective. Same thing back with Mao Zedong. I'm not saying that that's what our approach, however, historically it was effective. So if we're still sitting there trying to lightweight say kumbaya, Trump lost or Biden won, man, that's like I told that brother, that's a losing mentality. If we're going to keep with that, we need to cut them brothers aside. They are not among our group. Just like that.
Yeah, and I agree, brother. We have come to the point now where we got to depend on us. And either we are going to make it or we not. There should not be no confidence in anything outside of us at this point. And if we want to use the system, we better have 1 million strong and say, this is our million. Tell me what you got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is our million. Tell us what you got. This is our 23 million. This is our 43 million. Tell me what you got. Other than that, we're going to go over here in our little land. And we're going to pay our little taxes. And we're going to affect the political status quo within our area. We'll take that over. And you go over there and do what you got to do.
That's right.
Until we get right there, we can't be one willy-nilly singing kumbaya, as you said, hoping that things going to be all right working with these people. We need to work with each other first.
Right.
Let's prove something we can do with each other. You know what I mean? With that being said, I salute. I got a whole lineup coming in here now. Peace and love, family.
Salam alaikum, dear brother.
So I got my brother. I'm gonna get everybody in here in a minute. I got my brother Mr. Red Pill, and then we're gonna have Quincy Q Robinson L in here, and then we're gonna bring in Yannick and D Red and Todd Streets back in. So Mr. Red Pill, talk to me. How you doing, brother?
Much love, man. You're very entertaining, man. I've been checking you out for a few weeks since you started, actually. And right. I love the content, man.
Man, I appreciate you, brother.
I'm a fellow YouTuber, man. I cover a lot of political type stuff. You know, political science and history is my thing. However, I'm more on the right wing side of things, and let me tell you why I believe that's the way our people should be looking. I mean, as far as the Trump thing, right? I know you said you want to get together with your people and get some businesses going. You know, business is my field, finance, right? So the reason why right-wing ideology needs to be introduced to us as Black people is because, for one, we helped found the Republican Party.
We clear on that. We clear on that with more science. We clear. Yeah,
very clear. We helped found. Now, some way we got directed away from that, and I believe it was during the 1900s with the Civil Rights Acts and the Voting Acts and things that Martin Luther King led us there. Malcolm X was a staunch conservative. He wasn't He didn't trust neither side, right? He didn't fuck with none of them. But he was conservative in his values, and he always talked about the liberals and how they get next to us and lead us astray. So, but the reason why I think Donald Trump has been a good candidate because he did come from outside the political system. He came from the economic system, but he was outside of the political system. And being that we're in America, and I mean, it's our country. I mean, it's other countries we can go to.
Let me tell you something. We right on code with what you're talking about.
Right on code. Okay. I just want to take out that business you're talking about. I'm a business guy.
Listen, the only problem with that is this.
Go ahead.
We have to flex our muscle as a united force, no matter who's in political power. You understand what I'm saying? There is no willy-nilly, I'm voting for Trump because he is conservative and it's going to benefit us. No. The only way anything is going to benefit us if we have a spokesman for 20 million strong and say, this is what we want.
Okay.
That's it.
But let me explain why
it's not going to help us.
I got a couple problems with that. For one, no other race of people have to choose or have to be in one group. White people, white people.
Bro, you said political science, right?
Yeah, let me explain myself, and then you can turn me down. White people, they have a block that's more liberal or left of center, and they have a block that's right of center. The problem with black people right now is we only have one block. We all stick to the left. We don't have.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Brother, even sticking to the left, they don't know the issues.
Right.
What I'm saying is we need an educated leader to move the block in position to address our issues.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So when you look at Kennedy getting office, he moving the block of the Catholics to address mainly Catholicism issues and the Italian issue. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so what I'm saying is that we definitely help organize this Republican form of government. We was there from the beginning.
Right.
That's fact, without a doubt. But the way that we move right now is not effective, because when we say I'd rather vote for Trump and you're one person and we don't know the issues as 23 million strong, it's counterproductive.
But let me explain why that is, because left-wing and right-wing ideology, we have been beholden to left-wing ideology for the last 60 to 80 years. That's the problem. So right-wing ideology means you're an individual critical thinker. So if right-wing means we don't have enough individual thinkers to balance the scale.
This is what I'm saying. So we need to create the true block vote. The true block vote is that the regular people don't know all the issues, but the spokesperson know the issues, and they trust that spokesperson to bring the goods home.
We need leaders. We need leaders. But how can you have leaders? Most leaders are individual critical thinkers.
But this is the thing. We need to get back to the tribal understanding. In other words, the tribal understanding is this: that, okay, you got a tribe here, you got a tribe here. We all not going to see things alike. So now we got to start a confederacy. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to move as one on the issues. And let me be the spokesman. Let me, not me per se, you know what I'm saying? Let me be the spokesman and let me articulate the issues to the masses to bring back what's rightfully ours.
Hold on, I'm nominating you, man. I'm nominating. I'm nominating. Come on.
You understand? Until we do that, until we just say that I'm going for Trump, and somebody else say I'm going for Biden, and somebody in Nebraska say I'm going for Trump. The reason you going for Trump is your reason. The reason the one in Nebraska is their reason. But none of those reasons really can affect us as a whole when it comes to change. You see what I'm saying? And so what we need to do is we need that one that can bring all together to articulate the issues and to say, let's move on my command. Not my command like you work for me, but brother, I know what they talking about. They speak in codified language. I'm going to bring home the bag. You see what I'm saying? And now those 23 million have to be able to trust again. See, they took the trust out of us, so we won't be able to move like that. If voting, people say voting didn't matter. If voting didn't matter, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. You see Trump say going to the court.
It matters. It matters.
Yeah, it matters. But let me say this, Master Red Pill, before you go. Brother, I definitely appreciate you tuning in, brother. I would love to come to your platform and talk politics. I know I like to laugh and joke, but man, the Moorish American is well, right in line with what you have said about. But we teach that in the temple all the time, brother.
Hey,
the Republican form of government. Absolutely.
You need that lower tax rate, my brother. That's the reason why 50 Cent and Lil Wayne moved. That tax rate will help you start that 1,000-person business with your people.
Yeah, but nevertheless, We need something that's going to perpetuate into infinity. And that is going to start with us coming together as a collective. You see what I'm saying? Like change with the next president. I don't have a lot of confidence in that. I have more confidence in us. And if we come together as a collective, especially on local politics, if our numbers are right on local politics, we can take over every city in America where we the dominant number. I'm talking about the regular people. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we can control local politics, come on, in any city, if you get 1,000 people moving in one direction, you're gonna shift the vote. You're gonna shift it. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what we need to get back to. If we're going to deal with politics, let's deal with it from an educated perspective. Not just saying we need to vote here or we need to vote there. No, we need to vote the issues, and one person need to be able to articulate the issues for those who don't understand the issues and say it's go time. Let's get it.
And then start local.
Yeah, let me get Q Rob Snell in and add Yannick and King T, brother Q Rob Snell, the floor is yours, brother. Hold on, let me get Red Pill. You good, brother? Anything you want to add in closing?
I'm good, man. I just I'll enjoy the conversation, man. It's very
I'll be going to your channel to subscribe. I subscribe for those who subscribe to Moor World TV. So I'll be going there to subscribe, check out the content, and I'm available to talk politics anytime you're ready. I appreciate you for spreading your understanding, my brother.
All right, no problem, man. Have a good night, man.
All right, peace. Why Dorsey Bay looking so mean up there, brother? Brother, you better not come up here, brother. You better not come up here. I'm just playing. Quincy Robinson Hill, the floor is yours, brother.
Islam. I rise to give praise to Allah, the great God of the universe. Give high honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Give honors to Emil. I give honors to the forerunner, Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Give honors to you, Grand Sheik. Honors to Moor World TV and everybody on the chat. Yeah, I mean, man, there's a lot going on, man. I had to come in and show my support and chime in, because I mean, everybody's everywhere with what's going on, and that's the issue. I think with our people, man, we so scattered. Our mind is so scattered. We have to focus on one thing. You can't jump from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5.
Right.
So you have to get yourself together and understand politics on a local level and deal with your people locally before you can. I mean, because we're giving our power to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Republican or Democrat. They're just a party. You know what I'm saying? I'm Team Moor's American. You know what I'm saying? That's me, or Asiatic or African American. So, that's my team. And I'm gonna vote for whoever's gonna, do the job. You know what I'm saying? But politics can tell you anything. They don't mean they're gonna do the job. So guess what? Me working at jobs, I'm just a worker. So the owner, they're gonna do whatever it takes to get the money out of the, to make the money. So, they're not in it for the work. You see what I'm saying? So I open my own business because I want to control my own money. I want to control my own destiny. So we have to do the same thing locally. Start giving your power to other people. You know what I'm saying? You don't know these people personally anyway. You see what I'm saying? So people talking about Donald Trump and Biden and all this stuff. I mean, you're the leader. You know what I'm saying? You play the part. I can do things that Brother King T or Tahaka can't do. Or they can do it, but I might be better at it. They do things that I'm not good at. So that's what makes a nation. You see what I'm saying? So you good at something. Let's get together so we can put the pieces together so we can move. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's real estate, where there's you could be a teacher or activist in the community, whatever. That will make a community, but we waiting on somebody else to save us. You see what I'm saying? So we know in the Moor Science Temple that we are a part of Allah. We are a part of God. So you know what I'm saying? God's, do things on their own. So we ain't waiting for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not a mechanic, but I know how I can fix on a car if I need to get somewhere and don't have money. So obviously, people are not desperate enough. You see what I'm saying? I'm not a scary person, but uh, I'm so scared that I'm gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm back against the wall. So, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what people think, but you know what I'm saying, this is serious because, people might see this fez on my head and they think, oh, a coat. But coat only means cultivate a culture, right? So when they see this fez on somebody's head in Africa, they don't say that. They say, oh, that's their culture. We
Yeah,
missing culture. Yeah, we missing culture and they in the Negro mind and they thinking it's something else spooky because we not used to culture. So we deserve culture. That's what Prophet Noble Drew Ali brought culture back. You see what I'm saying? In 1913, everybody deserved culture. Why when we do something, it's wrong or somebody gonna kill us or something like that? That's fear, and fear is a devil. So I'm trying to be on the higher self. I'm God and man. So when I walk around, I ain't fearing nothing because at the end of the day, if there's 5 people and just me, I'm fighting where I lose and win.
we
It's
gonna
win,
make
lose, or draw with me. So, you know what I'm saying? These people get on here talking about this and that and that and this. You are the savior. And if everybody think like that, we can move. With that, I yield the floor.
Indeed. With that, let me give my brother salute, my brother. Let me give my brother Yannick Al Dorsey Bey. How you doing, brother Islam? Hold up your mic. Let me see. I need to unmute you. You muted.
Islam. My thing is, I think we need to start telling the truth to the people, man. Like, be honest, you can't even find black people anywhere in the Constitution, period. Facts.
I get all that. You know what though? You know what, Dorsey Bey? I think my thing is this: 1,000% accurate. But guess what? Our people that call themselves black and refer to themselves as black,
Right.
that's as much to offer as anyone who doesn't at this point.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that because it's remedy for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's still remedy for those people that call themselves black. They can become a private citizen. Like, we got to stop getting out of this racist stuff, bro. It ain't even about race right now, because what Trump was doing, he was fighting the Zionists. If y'all understand politics, you know what I'm saying? Biden is for the so-called Jews, the fake Jews, which is Zionists. He pushing that agenda, the gay agenda. They trying to bring all this stuff in the educational world for your kids to accept being gay.
So
I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. Say what?
So Dorsey Bey, what I'm saying is this: while they're pushing that, and we're arguing that point for 25, 30 years, we could be.
No, I'm not arguing no point. I don't even think we should vote. Period.
Not you. While we're discussing that or arguing that point, that one is a Zionist, one is what is this? One is a Zionist, and one is trying to keep us away from
Christian.
Yeah.
No. We got to start telling the truth, bro.
No, what
this
I'm
whole
saying
system,
is,
hold on. Chill.
Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying is, this whole system is a corporation, bro.
But what I'm saying
it's not even a legit government. It's a corporation. So what's hindering our people?
All countries are corporations.
Right. Hold on. But what hinders our people the most? Like, what remedies that? Because it's remedies right now we can use, bro.
Brother, let me tell you, the first thing that is hindering our people is that we have yet to come together and even establish one block that could be a muscle against any opposition. That's what hinders our people. We have not one block where everybody is of one mind frame, one aim, one destiny, one God. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Now, once we can establish that and broaden that out, then we can look at remedies. We have to establish one mind frame first. Even if it's with 100 people, we need one mind first.
I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. But listen, say, okay, the Moors, the Moors thing, because I know I identify myself as a Moor, right? I get what you're saying, but as a political body, bro, you talking about as a political body, right?
That's right.
as a
A
group of people.
political body
Right.
starts in the community, though.
Right. I understand that. But to people, the younger generation today, bro, they want to see remedy first
No,
happening.
there is no remedy
Yes.
without unity. There is no remedy
Listen.
without unity. No one respects one person crying for remedy.
No, listen what I'm saying. Oh, listen what I'm saying. Me personally, right? I advocate heavily in my area, which is Florida, right? About Moorish. I teach my people all this shit, right? Excuse my language. I teach my people all this. History and law goes together, bruh. If you don't know self first, I get what you're saying. If you don't know self first, you can never know where you're going if you don't know who you are.
I get
so, right. So what I'm saying is, okay, all this information is out here to the public, bruh. As us, the Moors, right? Which is, we know this is our land, bro. We know this is our land. But to get it back, what's the remedy besides you saying, oh, we got to get the people? Because it's people already know this stuff.
No. Listen.
But if you telling people to go vote, hold on. But if you telling people to go vote, they losing that's how you give up your right.
No, listen to what I'm telling you.
Facts.
I don't think
that's how you give up your right.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Now let me break it down what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to you is very simple. I'm saying this. You cannot remedy any situation as an individual. You can go and teach people. You can remedy a situation for yourself, but not as a nation.
Correct.
Not as a nation.
Correct.
I'm talking about nation. Now you can go around and tell people that they're not black until you turn green in the face. If they're not organized and acting out of a central authority, there is no remedy for the entire group. The entire group must be represented by a central authority in order to bring remedy to the group. So you can go around your neighborhood. I can go around my neighborhood. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, central authority.
So doesn't it take 7 people? 7 people.
Huh?
7 people, right?
No.
Because I know. No, yes. I know for a fact, bro. I got remedy for Moors here in Tampa. All 7 people just talking to the governor.
Okay, that's good.
Remedy done, bro.
People. We're 43 million strong.
Right. I'm correct. But to get the mass of people, bro, you got to show them. Because they're just like in the street, bro. If I say, bro, I got the best weed, I got the best loud, nigga be like, I got the best loud. Tell the nigga try that loud to see if who got the best. He ain't gonna bite.
Okay, let me say it like this.
I come from the street, bro.
I got
you know what I'm saying? I'll be the 45-year prison term.
What we need to do is we need to understand history. That's one. And we need to understand world history, how people have been liberated. More people have been liberated by a coming together and a central authority being the spokesman for the group. And the group support that central authority. That's how people are liberated. People are not liberated by giving remedy for 7 people. People are not liberated.
No, that ain't what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm saying, bro. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I'm not belittling what you're saying. What I'm saying is that true liberation have to come from the coming together of the masses. And it don't have to be everybody. It doesn't have to be everybody. It's just has to be a strong collective moving on one vibration, with the remedy being in law, of course. The remedy saying that we live together so we can defend one another against the opposition that don't want us to receive this remedy. So the first thing that we need to do is be able to humble ourselves, respect some sort of leadership in order to build a community, even if it's a small community of 200 people. Then that 200 people become the strength. You see, represented by one spokesman that represents the thought of the collective. But other than that, there is no remedy for a nation of people.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. We as Moors, we appoint who we want in office. We put who we want in office. We don't be the people that go vote. That's not our place, bro. Because if you break down the Constitution, that's true, bro. Because if you break down the Constitution, bro, what's the republic, right? What's the republic?
I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down to you. I'm gonna let you speak and come back. I don't know what it is.
But what's the republic?
I don't know, brother. Teach us.
Okay. Saying that I'm in a republic, right? That's we the people. Only so-called melanated people can be we the people. White people, because it ain't no such race as white people, bro. We got to get out of this term and start calling people as nationality. They ain't even European. They not Caucasian. They don't have a home, bro. These people know that. So we got to start telling the truth within ourselves. Yeah, some Moors from Spain and Portugal enslaved our people, but they also enslaved white people too.
Bro, but let me tell you this.
We got to start telling the truth about history, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something. A lot of this is non-essential rhetoric that will never free a people. A lot of it.
I'm saying, no. What I'm saying.
Listen to me, brother. A lot of it is non-essential rhetoric that will never free a people.
Facts.
We can talk about it till we blue in the face. This is why I say I don't get into the conversation of trying to compare black and Moor, because when I go and see my mother, she still considers herself black African American. And there's nothing I can do about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the law. That's just law. That's just law.
No, but what I can do, though, I can unite people around a concept of liberation, and either me or we can appoint, as you said, a spokesman in order to represent the whole. But anything other than that is non-essential rhetoric. That, you know what I mean? Because these Europeans don't care about that. They don't care about you don't believe that they're European and you don't believe that you black. I used to believe that too. I've been in the Moor Science Temple of America for over 25 years. I used to believe that stuff too. But I watch people who spewed that rhetoric for over 25 years, and they still doing it today without a pot to pee in. And so now I come to see that Prophet Noble Drew Ali, who was the first one to introduce or reintroduce us to being Moors, he didn't spew all that rhetoric. He went straight to building. And in a short 3-year span, 17 temples, everyone had a school. 17 temples, everyone had grocery stores. 17 temples, everyone had barbershops. 17 temples, you know what I'm saying? They were never existed on who back is that? So what I'm saying is, in reality, you know, if Prophet Noble Drew Ali wanted to overtake anything, he had 30,000 people to move on that. But that wasn't his mission. His mission was to lay the blueprint so we can see what it looked like. And then we can take that 30,000, triple it to 90 to 100,000, and then we can move. You see what I'm saying? He did it in 3 years. All this technology, so we can't do it.
You don't think when he nationalized those people in 1913, that it crashed the economy?
He never nationalized nobody. That's not true. He never nationalized anybody. Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he did not nationalize anybody. He said that we are teaching our people their nationality. In fact, we forgot who we are. We're only teaching you who you are. We're not giving you nothing.
Right.
That's the teaching. That's what I'm saying. Noble Drew Ali. He don't say that he's nationalizing you. You know what I'm saying? He said he's teaching our people their nationality and their divine creed. That's a difference.
Let me go ahead and jump in this real quick.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me go ahead and jump in this real quick.
Let me get King T in real quick.
Look, check this out, right?
Before you go, King T, anything you want to share, Robinson, there, this going to be, I'm going to get all the smoke in and then I'm going to get out of here, brother. Brother Dorsey Bay, my man. I appreciate you, bro. But stay right there, Dorsey Bay, because I want you to finish up. Anything else, Robinson, help?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, you know, we citizens of the USA, man. We citizens of the United States of America, man. Prophet Noble Drew Ali never taught that, man. A lot of people get all this stuff on the internet, man, and they get it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Well, people, you know, we saying they not white people. Then in the next sentence, you saying white people. So we got to correct ourselves. You know, you say you're not black. Man.
I said so-called, brother. Sorry about that.
I'm not. I'm just saying. Not just saying you. I'm just saying in general.
You know what I'm saying? I got people I know that say they this and that, and then the next sentence they doing something else. Our people, man, you know, you know,
We be out
they
there.
demonize other people, and then next thing you know, they doing it. I'm like, man, you just told me. Okay, so this is what we, you know, I try to fix myself. You know what I'm saying? I try not to use bad language. I try not to. I call, you know, I call the European in front of them or whatever. I call Cajun. That's what
Me
they
too.
is. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate
Me
nobody. I'm
either.
Moorish American. You know, I'm Moorish American. So you know what I'm saying? People, everybody know that. So I'm trying to build with the Moorish Americans or with the Asiatic people. I mean, there's no problem with that. We. Why are we so scared to build? And all this other stuff in the middle is keeping us from building that don't even matter. Like if you're not a
Yeah.
citizen and you're talking about, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to vote. So what are you gonna do? You
My
know,
thing
I
is,
mean,
if
because
What
you,
do
you
you
go
mean?
into the
Me?
grocery store. I
Me
mean, a lot of
personally?
people say that. But I'm saying a lot of people say they don't vote. They don't vote. They not. You're not a citizen. You're not a citizen.
I'm not a citizen of the United States. Period.
So what are you a citizen of?
Of the Republic, United
let
States
me
of
let me
America.
tell you something. Let me tell you something about that.
Okay,
In the real world, Dorsey Bay, in order
No,
for
that's
you,
a
come on,
fact.
man.
no, let me tell you this. In the real world, you have to denounce your citizen to not be a citizen. You have
B.
to
I did.
pay $1,500. They give you a
Yeah, did not.
you denounce your
What?
citizen.
Yeah, my park. I did my proclamation and all that, bro.
No. There's a form that you send to the federal government to denounce your
Right,
citizenship provided by the federal government. They give you a hearing. You pay about $1,500. And at that
bro.
point, you
You did,
become stateless.
bro. No, you wrong. Cause you can do a UCC1 filing, bro.
Nah,
You
that's
become
not
a.
how the law
Hold,
works. That's
listen, bro.
internet
Check.
law, brother. That's
Listen.
internet
No,
law.
it's not no. No, listen, bro. I don't follow my paperwork, bro. I know what I'm talking
Okay.
about, bro.
Hey, brother, would you like to debate that?
Yes.
Okay, we can debate that. Email me at talkabay@yahoo.com. We can debate that. What I'm telling you, brother.
And I like to. Do you say all crimes are commercial crimes?
Huh?
Hmm?
Is all crimes commercial?
Islam, more. I'm out, more. Peace
Okay,
and
okay,
love.
peace. Hey, brother, listen to this.
No. Is all crimes commercial crime?
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, my thing is, what difference does it
Hey,
make? What difference does it make?
Title 27, you at Title 27. Look this up. CFR 75.11. All crimes are commercial, bro.
Okay. Now what?
You ain't talking to no idiot, bro.
No. Now what?
So what your point is, bro? Because I'm trying to tell you everything is
Listen what I'm
commercial.
saying.
I'm
I'm gonna
trying
make
to tell
a
you
point real quick.
everything what they did to us, bro. They corporalize it.
Listen to
So
me. Listen to me.
you
Listen to me.
saying
Hold
vote,
up.
you
Hold up.
saying
Hold up.
get a
Hold up.
driver's license, all that stuff right there, bro. You giving up your rights, bro. Your
Hey, brother,
natural
listen
born
to me.
rights.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You say all crimes are commercial crimes. Okay.
That's a fact. Pull it up
Now
right
what?
now. You can pull it up.
Okay. Okay.
You can pull it up right now.
Okay. I got you. Now what?
What you mean now what?
What does that
You know
do?
you could discharge. You
Why
know
are you breaking
what they
law?
could do for that. All right. Let me explain. Let me explain myself.
You break
What I'm
law?
trying to tell you, bro. No.
I don't
What
break
I'm trying to
law.
tell you.
I don't
No,
break law.
listen. What I'm trying to
And if and if
listen.
and if and if, and if I'm falsely
Listen.
accused,
What I'm
I'll
saying,
deal with
brother.
it appropriately. I don't
No,
break law.
listen. What I'm saying, brother. I'm talking remedy, bro, for our people,
No.
bro.
Listen, I
That
don't
is
break
remedy for
law.
our people, bro.
And if I
But listen,
Let
what
me
I'm
jump
saying
in.
to
Let me
you,
jump
bro.
in.
let me get bro in
Hey,
Dorsey.
let me jump in, bro. Here's the thing, right? Well, I think we're missing. We're off the track. Okay, no real, right? We could talk about politics. We could talk about this, everything else. When as descendants of Africans, right? We own 1/2 of 1% of the wealth in this country. Okay, without us having wealth empowerment for our people, we do not exist in anybody's eyes. So all this stuff that other people that y'all talking about, bro, I respect it, my guy. You know what I mean? If you want to label somebody European, it is that everything else. We need to get our train of thought into succeeding in this world and buying black. You know what I'm saying? Having our own businesses and growing this foundation so that way we can do better for ourselves and leave something for our kids, like the white folks do and everybody else do. Okay, so let me give you the math on this. From we own at 105 black folks in this country, there's one person owning a business, okay? For ages 1 and 8. This figure's been around since the 1900s, okay? And I've been reading a lot of from Dr. Claude Anderson, right? So this is what I guess what I'm saying to you, right? And to everybody. Until us as people, as black people, right, put a foundation for us to control things and have wealth empowerment, we're lost people.
That's my point, right?
Okay?
We're lost
So
people calling ourselves black, bro.
No, regardless of what that is,
That's
bro.
rhetoric, brother.
Bro, we got people
No, it's not, bro. It's
in
the
the Nation
truth.
of Islam.
Because
Bro, check. No, real. Hey, check
there's
this
no
out,
other
family.
people across the world call themselves
look,
black
listen.
people, bro.
Bro, if we stop calling
Regardless,
ourselves black
regardless.
tomorrow, if
So
we
because I say I'm black and I own a business, and you call yourself whatever, you ain't gonna do business with me.
You know, I
What you
still shot
saying?
with you, brother. No, I'ma still shot with you.
No, check.
I just
check
figure in
game.
your mind you lost.
Bro,
Hey, brother,
check
let me
game.
say this,
Look,
let
what
me
I'm trying to tell you is do not limit yourself on what the titles are, whatever the case is. Look at that.
I'm not saying that.
Man. No, but
Listen,
bro,
brother, listen.
I say I'm gonna support you, bro.
Let me say this.
Absolutely. And
Let
I
me say
support
this.
you.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is we have to be a collective unit. You see what I'm saying? If we're not a collective
Yes.
unit, we are, bro, we're doomed to keep repeating the cycle.
Absolutely.
And that is why the other races in this world look at us as the way they do. That's why you see, like, my people came from East Africa. Okay? Bro,
Right.
we got construction companies, we got restaurants, we got everything that my family owns. You feel me? But you know what I mean. But I've been raised out here since I was 6 years old. So I'm straight from the gutter. You know what I'm saying? Gang banging, gang banging and all that. You see what I'm saying?
Me too.
So you know what I mean. So I had to lead that life to make sure that I got a foundation for my daughter. And my daughter's old enough now, bro. She's in her early 20s, and she got a hair salon. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Because she's seen what her aunts and uncles do, and we own businesses, bro. So the difference is
that's the way I grew up, bro. That's why I said I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, you know,
here's the thing.
My family,
as black people, we make income, right? And
right.
we bring, regardless if you're on the corner hustling, regardless if you got a job, regardless if you got a business, we're spending money with other races while other races spending money with themselves. So let's start having more positive dialogues for us to sit there and build this thing up. Because when we start getting off track about certain things right now, and I'm telling you right this, from the time that Taharka was showing in West Baltimore about property, this is what my family do. You feel me? And we need to sit there and make sure that we are as a collective unit as possible, because we have so much friction as black people, because this person, that person, we tend to hate on this person. Young Pharaoh talking about this, that, about a man that don't give a damn about nobody. Trump ain't gonna invite nobody to man, bro, him or anybody else. Okay?
No, but
you know what I'm saying?
But answer this question. But answer this question, bro. Ahead. And I want Taharka, and I ain't hear the other brother talk yet, but y'all, I want your honest opinion, bro. I want your honest opinion, bro.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Biden, right? 47 years politician. 47 years in politics. What did he do for black people?
Okay, let me. Here's the thing, right?
I'll ask after you.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? He had 47 years. He was a senator and everything else, right?
Yeah, 47 years of being a racist.
I lived through that crime bill. Okay, but here's the funny thing, though. See, young brothers sit there and bring that crime bill, the '94 crime bill, everything else. You know that it was voted in the Senate 100-0. You know, he was a senator, not a president, but he was a senator, one of many. Okay, you know, the Black Caucus, okay, helped formulate that plan.
Correct.
Yeah, but Biden wrote it.
No. Let's check game out, because our black folks were sold out to the point that we thought, because little kids like me was on the corner getting their money, right? That we didn't bring this drugs into this community, but the CIA in the early 80s was sitting up here bringing that stuff in for the Iran-Contra. But see, you young brothers don't sit there and go back a little further to understand where this game is at. This the Republicans that did that to you, bro. And I'm not even on no Republican, no Democrat stuff, whatever the case is. But don't limit your mind.
It was Ronald Reagan.
You see what I'm saying?
No. I hear what you're saying, bro. I feel you.
Bro, the reason why we got broken homes in this country is because the crack epidemic hit, and it hit every parts of this country. Okay, they brought that shit to the black community because they thought we could sit there and just destroy ourselves like they did what heroin did with back in the day in New York. You feel me? So for us, we're expendable people. That's how they view us. Okay, the reason why we're expendable people, we don't control nothing. And I'm talking about wealth and businesses, bro. Okay, we don't control this business. We don't control our train of thought to get back on this page where we got to sit there and be for us as a people and keep that dollar into our community and spend with your brother, whatever case, or your sister, whatever it is, bro, and flourish this and teach our kids this. Hey, bro, we gonna be doomed to this.
Let me respond. What was that question again, brother?
He's about Joe Biden being in basically as a politician for 47 years.
Brother, I said this before. Brother,
I know.
I have no confidence in Biden or Trump. My total confidence is in what we need to do. I
agree.
I don't want to spend no energy with that. I agree. My energy.
Hear me out, Targa. Hear me out right quick, bro. The trust, right? A trust. You know what a trust is, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying to our people, bro. We talking about economically building, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we pull ourselves, right, out? Because right now, I can show you off of 3 pennies, bro. I got a 1983 D penny, right? That's right now worth 12 grand. You can put things like that into a trust, bro. Asset.
Brother.
We can all listen, bro. Listen. We can all form that one trust for our own people and supply everything we need right now. Land, material to build.
This is the problem. This is the problem with that. The problem with that is this. This is the problem. We're sitting here on YouTube saying that we can form a trust. Go form the trust.
I got me a personal trust. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about as a collective body, bro.
This is my problem. Go form the trust. My lane, I'm going to say it again. My lane is the lane of my ancestor. My lane is to organize people into a community, to harness that power in order to translate that power that is used against us and use it for us. Now, I said a whole lot, but that's my lane. My lane is to build a community with whatever life I have remaining.
Bingo.
Dominate the politics of that jurisdiction, dominate the economics of that jurisdiction, hope that our brothers and sisters will see that it's a great idea to join us, and thousands, if hopefully millions, will join us in that effort. That's my thing. That's my thing. My thing is not to create no trust. My thing is not that may be down the line. Right now, I need 100 people who said they are willing to uproot themselves, buy a town, unincorporated town, incorporate the town, self-rule ourselves in this town, fortify it, and expand. That's where my mind is. My mind is worrying about Trump. That's just me.
I get it, brother. I get it. I get what you're saying. And what I'm saying is I'm saying the same thing in retrospect, bro. If you understand what
I have no confidence in these people. None.
No.
We can take the system, but we cannot take the system without first working together. If we can't build one block together, we lost.
Period.
If we can't build one business to survive 3 years, where all of us getting a check from it, that should be the preliminary. The preliminary shouldn't be running up and shuffling and getting paper cuts. The preliminary should be, how many business can we create in 3 years? How many people can we feed in our community that we create in 3 years? Let's make a time frame. Let's do a step-by-step plan. And at the end of the 3 years, now develop another agenda. See, the European, he has a 50-year plan to keep you in this condition. And we got one overnight to just create something and hoping that it work. That's all I'm saying. We need to start creating plans and agendas that is going to last into the next generation. That's all I'm saying. I'm not tripping. This is even with the black issue. I'm over that thing.
Yeah, I mean,
watch people try to criticize that black thing so much. I'm not referring to myself as black. Anybody that's on the show, no, I don't refer to my brothers and sisters as black. They know where I stand. But guess what? I'm not going to twist their wrists. I just need to know that your heart is in the right place so we can get food off our neck. We can discuss the black and white rhetoric on the top. Let's just get to the top.
Let's get that money.
How?
You know what I mean? Let's you know what I mean? Just like how you said, put that plan together.
Only thing I'm saying is let's accomplish something first.
You have to. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
If you want any respect,
so let me ask you. Let me ask y'all guys something. Do we should operate on the private?
What is it?
Listen, that can be.
What's the private? What do you mean?
That's that rhetoric again.
But no, I didn't even hear what he said.
No, Taraka, come on, bro. He don't even understand what I'm saying, bro.
You know what I really think?
No, I didn't even catch it.
He said, should we operate on the private? You know what I mean?
What's that mean?
I think we need to.
See, that's what I'm saying, Taraka. You gotta let me explain myself, bro.
Go ahead.
There you go. Go ahead.
Bro, you got a public side and you got a private side. Private side, they can't get taxed, bro. Is I'm lying, Taraka?
You said what? Say it again.
On the private side, they cannot tax the private side.
It depends. It depends. I'm a part of an organization that is not private and still don't get taxed.
Look what I'm saying for
nonprofit.
For what I'm trying to get.
I'm not a nonprofit.
No, not even. They don't have to be nonprofit. Check it out. Where you at in Baltimore, right, Targa? Parking meters. Check this out. Who owns the parking meters up there?
The city owns them.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
Go look it up. It's a city ordinance. It's not. It's a private organization that owns those parking meters, bro.
What I'm telling you,
the city runs the ordinance, bro. That's all.
Privately owned.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
Listen to
everything is privately owned. So what I'm trying to tell you, bro, let's operate. Listen. That's a fact. Let's operate on our private side, bro. Let's operate on our private side, and we come together in the public, bro. That's all I'm saying. This is what these people are doing for years, man.
Bro, that is internet rhetoric.
That's not internet rhetoric, bro. If you read law, bro, they'll tell you. It'll tell you.
Let me say this. Let me say this to you. Let me tell you this, brother.
Bro, I'm familiar in law, bro.
If that's so effective, what have it done for you? Give us the list.
What you mean? I don't get parking meters. I don't get parking tickets. None of that.
I
don't get parking tickets? Why I don't get parking tickets?
Is that something?
That's a fact.
That's something to be proud about. That you don't get.
No, listen. What I'm saying. No, that was an. Listen, bro. Listen. That's an example I was giving you, my brother.
Accomplishment that we need to be
proud.
Bro,
that's an example. I'm saying, as a business, let's operate on the private side, bro.
Now we proud of not getting parking tickets.
No, listen what I'm saying, bro.
We built aqueducts.
No, listen what I'm saying, bro. Listen what I'm saying.
I think we. Hey, look.
I know where he's
going.
Listen
what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying is, we should operate on the private side, bro. As a business.
Talking about a $5, $20 parking ticket.
No. He's tripping, bro. He just gave you one example, right? Here's the thing, right? In business, right?
My King T is what I'm saying.
He don't understand, bro. He don't understand, bro.
All fastest when we get to that point, right? But you know what I mean. But let's not lose energy. See, this is the thing, bro. We have so much valuable time. Every minute is a golden minute, right? Because I could walk out this door today, tomorrow, everything else, I might not be back here. You understand what I'm saying? So what everybody got to think in their head is like this: everything that you say and do has to be a very productive thing you do.
My thing is, I don't waste my time with these conversations because I've heard them for over 15 years.
Well, then, you know what I mean? Here's
nowhere. But
and there's nothing, you know what I'm saying?
In 3 years, built a thriving community in every city. That's what I'm working on.
But
so is he acting in a private or a public, bro?
He was working in the public. What are you talking about?
Listen what I'm saying, bro. After 1933, right, when everything crashed, it corporatized everything, bro. So these people, they act in the private as the corporation, right? I mean, the public as the corporation. But the actual corporation is a private corporation, bro.
Listen to me.
It's them as the people.
Brother.
I'm telling you law, bro.
You know minorities is corporate.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm not a minority.
The point is
no, I'm saying.
The point is this. All of that is rhetoric. All of that has gotten us.
That's law, bro.
All of that has gotten
That's law.
If I tell you, give me a list of how long you've been functioning under this ideal, I guarantee you there is nothing that I would consider worth even traveling down that road at this time. But if I had 1,000 or 100,000 people, then we can make sense out of what you're talking about.
How about this? Why don't we take one brick and try to lay that one brick and lay another one and another one, and then try to build that wall instead of jumping the gun like you know what I'm saying? Like
right. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Well, since like I said, right. So we don't, as a people, we barely control anything, and we now we're talking about stuff that we are so like. Let's just take the steps one at a time. You know what I'm saying? To get to this point that we need to get at. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just telling you this,
brother.
Like right.
Let's keep it a buck, man. Let's stop. Yeah. Let's stop trying to water it down.
Yeah.
All people who've been liberated, all people who have been liberated, they came together. They didn't come together with no private, no public. They came together, went behind closed doors, and say, "Listen, we're gonna bang this thing out."
And you're 100% right.
Ourselves out there.
You're 100% right.
That's a fact.
Because if you don't do it as a unit, you got nothing.
Internet stuff, man. We were gonna bang this thing out, or we're gonna strategize ourselves out, and we're gonna move incandescently and come up out of this. There's only two ways.
You know,
how did the fake Jews do it?
What you mean?
I'll wait. How did the fake Jews do it?
Oh,
they did like Tarka Basic.
I already know how they did it. I know how they did it.
They did it in unity. They did it in unity.
Sure?
Absolutely.
You sure?
Of course.
Absolutely. I did a whole show on that. I did a show on that. And
listen, bro. They killed the masses, their people. Listen, they killed the masses of their own people, bro.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not
to do what
up in the rhetoric. What I'm telling you is
that's a fact.
There are organizations that has a paper trail to show how they obtained what they have by the organized effort.
Do you know? Let me tell you this. I got peoples in my family, right? You know, it's the region where I come from, the foundation of civilization. You understand what I'm saying? Where all three religions in this world that people know of was from where I'm from, right? So I got family members that are Muslim. I got family members that are Orthodox Christians. We're one of the oldest church in the world where I'm from, right? And we also have the original Jewish, the Hebrews, where I'm from.
We all do, bro.
No. Check game, though. Listen, bro. Check game. Listen. Take a deep breath.
I feel you.
Right. What I'm trying to tell you is like this: if you was a Jewish person in this country, and you can be flat broke. You go to that store and that person might be a Jewish person, everything else, you know what they do? They open the doors and they give you a job. Are we doing that?
Yeah, but the Arabs do that too, bro. A lot of people.
I'm just saying, like, as a small unit of people, the Jewish community, right? They sat there, they said to themselves, okay, this generation of kids, let's make sure they all go to law school. This generation of kids,
I agree with this. This is silly.
You know what I'm saying?
Same conversation for over 30 years. We have yet to build. You know what? The cohesive glue of a group of people is to live in a community and build the community together.
We have to do it together.
That's
bottom line.
Once you can do that, you can start to thrive into other places. I agree with Tamu.
But that's what I'm saying. Being a citizen, we're gonna help you do that,
brother.
When you stimulate it, got stipulations on you, bro.
Let me tell you something. Let me explain.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
Let me explain something to you. It was a brother on here earlier that the brother had X on his name. And there was another brother on here who had mentioned that we established this. Do you have any idea, any concept that we established this system that we're under? It's been manipulated. Okay. If we established it, if that's true, if that be true, and you said, of course, if that be true, why would you walk away from what you established?
Because it wasn't meant. Listen, bro. Listen what I'm saying. I understand what you're going, and I'm agreeing with you. But what we set up is the Republic side,
Listen,
right?
there is
Hold
no
on. Let me explain myself. What we set up was the Republic side, which is real government, bro. What we under right now is corporized.
Okay,
It's corporate. They capitalize everything, bro.
Okay,
bro. The Masons. How they using the L in the Bay right now, right? The white Masons. Why? Because they corporized the name, bro.
Listen to me. If it's corporate, right?
Everything is corporate.
What?
Everything.
Okay, everything is corporate. Have you ever heard of a corporate takeover?
Yeah. And how you do that? Tell me. I already know.
It ain't know how you do that.
You pull out of it. You pull out of it, bro.
Listen.
You pull out of it.
Listen.
You pull out the corporation.
That ain't how you take over a corporation. You don't pull out.
Yes, it'll crash, bro. It'll crash.
No. You own it.
But we are the money, bro.
You own it.
We are the money, bro.
No, listen.
We are the money, bro. You pull out the corporation, it'll crash. Then you put in your own system. That's a fact.
The corporation can't crash if you don't own it.
Listen, bro. Listen what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Who is the money? Where is the money at?
Listen. That's 101 Wall Street, my guy.
Where is the money? Who are the money? Who is the money? We are the money, bro. They chattel private you. Targa, is I'm lying? Is I'm lying, Targa?
That's right. I always say that. I said we are our best resource, our greatest resource.
We are the money, bro. So we pull out the corporation, we crash their system, and we put in our own system, bro. That's a fact.
Dorsey.
That's a fact.
Let me say this. That's
a fact.
To pull out the system, no matter how you slice the pie, organize people to build their own community. And live
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen what I'm saying, Targa. Just hear me out, bro. What you saying, I'm not disagreeing. We need to form communities. But let's say you got 100 people right now in Baltimore. Y'all start y'all trust. We all start a trust. I might have 100 people over here. Hold on, listen, bro. Listen. I might have 100 people in. I don't know where King T at, but bro might have 1,000 over there where he at. He might. That's a whole community right there, bro.
Listen to me.
And you build from there, bro. You build from there.
I'm gonna say it again.
That's a fact.
I have no confidence in that rhetoric that I've heard for the over 15 years, because the same one that taught you that, have not done anything that you're saying on this broadcast tonight.
What I'm saying is what law shows me, bro.
Listen to me. The same one that taught you that has done nothing.
Nobody taught me anything. I read, bro.
Okay.
Can I chime in right quick?
Reading that?
Say what?
How long you have been reading that?
Reading what?
What you talking about? Nobody taught you. You say you taught yourself. How long?
No, I said it ain't nobody taught me that. I read bro. You read the Constitution, it'll tell you, bro.
How long have you been studying this?
Studying what? Law?
Yeah, all of this that you're talking.
I've been studying law for 5 years.
Okay, in 5 years, you haven't done what you telling us?
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna be telling you if I ain't doing it now, bro.
No. Okay, now I would like you to lay out your accomplishments so we understand what you're talking about.
What do you mean by that?
What is
my accomplishment?
Let me tell you this. Okay. One of my accomplishments is we want to take over a part of Baltimore City. So the first thing I did was me and the Moors, we acquired a piece of property here, and our objective is to get as much as we can and get the people behind us so we can dominate a certain area. I don't want to put too much out there. And we're moving on. We got accomplishments. We got small accomplishments in that area. And you know what I mean? I'm talking about we literally got something tangible, physical. Okay, so I'm asking you, what are your accomplishments? Because what you're saying here, get 100 people and create a trust. Have you done that?
So what? No, I created my own trust, but I'm telling people what they can do.
Until you can show and prove, this is nothing but internet rhetoric. We've heard it all before.
So you know, basically what you're saying, so creating a trust doesn't work. That's what you're saying?
What I'm telling you is that I've never seen anybody live in what you're talking.
So you never heard of secure part of credit, bro?
I've never seen no one living in a successful ideal of what you're talking.
Are you serious?
Brother, show me 100 people. Successful.
I can show you. Listen, everybody that's in Barack Obama, Trump, all these people live like that, bro. What are you talking about? All these people live on the private side, bro. They know they know that they corporized.
Bro, but here we go again.
Yo.
I said,
what are you talking about, bro?
Dorsey Bay, show me 100 people that are being liberated by what you're talking about and moving in that direction collectively. I'm talking about our liberation. I'm not talking about Biden. I'm talking about us. We moving in what you're talking about. Show me one. Show me a group. Where are they? Bring them on the show.
Where the Moors?
No. Where is this 100 people living in?
That's what you saying?
Bring them on the show.
Ain't you a Moor brother?
What you got?
Ain't you a Moor brother?
No. You avoid what I'm saying because we're gonna get down to the raw. Show us.
Ain't you a Moor brother?
You've been doing this for 5 years. Now show us.
Ain't you a Moor brother?
I'm a Moorish American.
Okay, but you're a Moor too, right?
Yes, I'm a Moor, absolutely.
Okay, so you're a Moor brother.
Okay, show me. Okay, we got that out the way. Now I need you to show me the 100 people living in the trust that is ultimately being liberated at this hour.
Listen, man, if you gotta ask a white man for your liberation, you don't need liberation, bro. You don't know what liberation is. Listen what I'm saying, bro. Listen what I'm saying. If you gotta ask a master for your liberation, bro, it's something wrong with you, not him.
I ain't asking nobody. I'm asking you to.
I don't ask anybody to be liberated. That's my right, man. That's my right, brother. That's my right,
brother.
That's my right.
The thing I'm asking is show us your 100 people living in a trust that is successful and are being liberated by the way of that trust. That ain't hard to ask, is it?
No, what I'm saying, bro, we can establish a trust. I didn't say I got 100 people right now doing that. I'm putting out ideas. I'm putting out ideas, thoughtful ideas. I'm not trying to take nothing away from because listen what I'm saying. Do anybody in your Moorish community temple receive benefits?
What you mean benefits
from the government? Receive good benefits from the government. And I'm going to show you something.
Business like that? Come on, that.
Well, do you receive benefits from the government?
Huh?
Do you receive benefits?
No.
Oh, because if you receive benefits from the government, bro, at any time you're subject. That makes you a subject.
That's not necessarily true, brother.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact because that's a contract, bro. It's a contract. They falling under UCC laws. That's why I say, bro, you got to educate yourself, bro, before you speak.
Brother,
this is facts.
We are the only group of people. We the only group of people, in the words of my brother Sharif Bey, we the only group of people that go to the store, buy the milk and leave it on the counter and walk away. Much of our people live in communities. They buy food, they buy clothes, they buy blunts, they buy drinks, they pay taxes on it, and they don't go back and get their money back. Brother, you get your money back, brother. You know, and some people need to utilize the system, whether you call it welfare or whether you call it WIC or whatever. That money comes from somewhere, and it comes from people paying into a system. And so, if the people want to utilize that money that they put into the system, how could that be crazy or wrong? It's their money.
Bruh,
that money didn't come out of thin air. It's their money.
You know why? You know why a lot of black You know why a lot of black folks having trouble, bro? They don't know how to pay taxes, bro.
Brother, let me
they don't know nothing about paying taxes, bro. They don't know nothing about 1099 OIDs. They don't know nothing about 1096, the 56 forms.
Listen to this.
Come on, bro. You ain't talking to no illiterate dude, bro. You talking to a person that real dude studies.
Brother, just speaking as an individual,
that's what I'm saying, bro. As a Moor, as me, as a Moor, right? That's my obligation to my people, to teach my people this stuff, bro. That's what I'm saying. You going on about, oh, we need to build a community. How can you build a community when our people don't even know the first thing about constitutional rights? You talking about voting. You giving up your right when you vote, bro. That's a fact.
That's not true. That's not true.
Come on, man. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong in the Constitution. Show me black people in the Constitution. You making these people with a feel-good story, bro. You giving these people a feel-good story. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to unite with the blacks. Bruh, show me black people in the Constitution.
Let me tell you something.
Show me that. Show me that. Show me black people in the Constitution.
Let me say this.
No, let's
get off this stream.
Yeah, yeah.
When you get off this stream, I can guarantee you're the type that's going to go and roll up. And you're going to blow your L. I'm the type that's going to be planning for my day tomorrow to add to building the community that I'm talking about.
I'm the type, bro, that read law every day, bro. You talking to a person read law every day, bro. All day, bro.
Law governs people. If you don't have people, the law don't mean nothing.
UCC, you better. That's what you in right now. You're in the commercial code, bro. You're in the corporation, bro. You better learn the law, man.
I have a question.
You're in the corporation right now, bro.
What's the point of having law that the white man don't acknowledge?
Point of
Y'all
order.
not gonna
Point
agree.
of order.
Let's
Point of order.
Sonny
I'm
Boxer
gonna
talk.
be less than 2 minutes.
I'm gonna mute everybody. Let's get it together real quick so we can get out of here. So brother, let my brother Dorsey Bay finish up. Go ahead, Dorsey Bay. You got the last words, brother. Anything you want to add, I'm gonna pass it to Robbie Blue. Sonny Boxer and Robbie Blue, and I want all the stuff.
Man, I love all y'all boys, man. I just want my people to wake up, man, and use their critical thinking, bro, and not just believe anything you hear, bro. Go research stuff for yourself. Go read a book yourself. Go read the Constitution. Know your rights. Know your Bill of Rights. Know all that stuff, man. Y'all, like this. I don't see no point of voting, bro, because that's giving up all your rights. For what my study showed me, I can't find a black man, a black woman in the Constitution.
Nobody never said it was, though. I don't get what you're
But listen, what I'm okay. So what rights does a black man have? Speaking on the Constitution.
It's your last word. Like you see, he asked for your last word.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, brother. My bad, brother. I just passionate about my people, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna tune out, but I appreciate y'all.
Peace, King T.
You know what? You have a great night, bro.
Me, brother, and we can have this conversation anyway, and I'll bring all the receipts and show that what you're talking about really not making any sense. I can show you.
Well, show me in the Constitution.
No. There is no white, there is no black, there is no brown, there's none of that in the Constitution. We get that. That's nothing slick. That's not no slick talk. I mean, that's common sense. But what you're talking about has nothing to do with moral science, has nothing to do with liberating a people. It has nothing to do with liberating a people. Only thing you're talking about is trust and tax codes. That has nothing to do with liberating a people.
I'm talking about law in general, bro. I'm talking about law in general. We under the UCC codes right now, bro. We not under a real government, bro. We under some corporated shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell you again. Let me get my brother Sonny Boxing in. That has nothing to do with liberating a people. Period.
All right, bro.
It has nothing to do with liberating a people. It has something to do with you came into some information off the internet and you ran with it. But that has nothing to do with liberating a people. There is not a people on the face of the earth that has been liberated by the tools in which you're talking. Not one. Not one. And guess what? Europeans have been living under corporations from the time of Jesus. But not one has been liberated by what you're talking about, brother. But I appreciate you, bro. If you email me, we can do this on Channel 7. I'm going to bring all the receipts.
You got dagger tonight, man. I love you, bro. You still got dagger tonight. You got dagger tonight, bro.
Bro.
Peace.
I'm not saying nothing, brother. I mean, my thing is,
I love you, bro. I love you, bro. But you got dagger tonight, bro.
I'm not going nowhere. All right, peace. So my thing is, I don't like to really have that argument because that argument has not benefited or haven't produced anything. So, like, they haven't produced nothing. So, I mean, that's like a real weak argument to me. And even the argument about you call yourself black. You know what I mean? You call yourself black, so you did, man. That's an old weak argument, man. Like, come on. Like, I'm not moving on that vibration. I mean, and when I studied the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, he didn't move on that vibration. He didn't move on that. He moved on the collective effort, you know, of accomplishing something together, something tangible, something you can feel, something you can walk into, something you can hold as collateral or use as collateral, something real. That conversation is dizzying for me. But with that being said, I'm going to get Sonny Boxing in. What up? I want all the smoke.
Assalamu alaikum, bro. Let Sonny Boxing get in there.
Let me get my brother Sonny Boxing in.
Islam. Yeah, I just wanted to bring a point of order, man, for the Moor that came in, Brother Dorsey Bay. It really bothered me that, like, for one, understand, brother, that you're talking to a grand sheik who has sheiks under him. And I'm pretty sure that he's been into the Moor science probably almost as long as you've been on this earth plane. You came up here pretty like disrespectful, like, and then you really didn't come up here to learn. You came up here to argue a point that has been debunked on this page over 10 times.
Yeah. With
the degree that you were trying to put forth is the same degree that Taj Tariq Bey has been putting out for years. And he has built nothing for our people. And on top of that, he has caused nothing but destruction for our people. Driving without a license. Moors trying to demonstrate that, mess around, go to jail. Moors giving up their citizenship. Now their life is a living hell. Like, when I first came into the knowledge of the Prophet, I kind of fell into that trap until I found a temple that showed me that that's the wrong degree to go. So if you're a Moor and you come up here, please don't come up here with the spirit of you know it all.
Well, let me say this, Sonny Boxing Talk. One thing I'm not good at is just being a talking head. I would invite him on the show. And we can go to receipts. I can show him how UCCs is not USCs or UCCs, whatever, is not effective. It's not to liberate a people. You know what I'm saying? We're talking apples and oranges. We're talking about liberating a nation of people, and we're talking about somebody filing a paperwork as an individual. Those are apples and oranges. We're talking about one filing a paperwork for a trust, and we're talking about liberating a nation of people. Those are apples and oranges. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I would rather bring him on the show, and I will show you the like he wouldn't even know he was known as a Moor if it wasn't for Prophet Noble Drew Ali. So with that being said, follow what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali said. You follow what I'm saying? And let's see what was the liberating properties of what Prophet Noble Drew Ali said. What did they accomplish? And when he said voting doesn't work or we're into a system, well, we cry about the judge giving out these harsh sentences. What if people was to know that the main judge is voted in? What if you could put this is how talk about the European Jew. This is how the European Jew began to maintain some sort of dominance. They put their children in the judge seat. They put their children in the law office. So now you got the attorney that you're getting, the Jew that going to eat the case, going to meet his cousin sitting on the bench. So when the Jew get in trouble, his cousin represent him, going to see his other cousin sitting on the bench. What better way to disrupt the system than becoming that system that was oppressing you and turn it inside out? So Prophet Noble Drew Ali, in a short 3 years, he set a judge on a seat by the way of the Moors voting one way. How did he get the bag? He put an alderman in place. Not one, but two. That's how you get the bag back. You don't leave the bag on the counter. You get the bag back by putting somebody right there who have access to the bag. What else did he do? He put Oscar the priest, by the vote of the Moors moving one way, into Congress. So what that happens, he controls the congressional district, bringing the bag back again. See, these Moors are so smart that they leaving the bag on the counter. So you can work these other things if you want, But guess what? Oscar the priest, he controls a district. There's a bag that comes from the federal government to the district that goes straight to the people that put you in there in the first place. The aldermen, they control pieces of, in our area, they're called districts. They're not congressional districts, but they're called districts. Aldermen control little districts. There's a bag that comes to that district. It goes through the aldermen. The aldermen get the bag where? So, I mean, for someone to say that you're voting yourself in the system, how about it's your system to begin with? But you got to learn how to take your system, especially locally, and extract those things out of the system that are yours because you put it in the system in the first place. Period. With that being said, Robbie Blue, are you there?
Yo, what's good, fam? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, big bro?
Yo, not much, man. I'm just chiming in. Hearing what you guys are talking about. You know, everything seems to be, productive speech, man. I'm kind of blown away by what you were saying. But I've been thinking about this over the last couple of days, since this whole election thing has been going on. And I feel like the solution for our predicament, whether you consider yourself more black, melanated, whatever, us as a collective, it's going to take something supernatural and unconventional for us to get real progress. Now, if you think about it, during slavery, we had a lot of spirituality. You didn't have a lot of black on black crime because, hell, we knew who the enemy was. We knew the system was against us. We were a collective, whether we were to united as black people, as Moors, or whatever we considered ourselves. We knew that we were under one code. So we had spirituality to give us the fuel to get through it, but we didn't have an unconventional methodology. Now, if you fast forward to maybe 50 years ago, people kind of veered away from collective spirituality. And now you have all these splinter groups that are almost like secret societies in a way, you know what I mean? And disciplines. So we're divided spiritually in terms of a code, but we do have unconventional methods that we've tried. And COINTELPRO and, other systematic vices have, divided us, right? So I'm just going to put it on a base level to use this as an example. When you have Mexican immigrants that come here, the ones that are dirt poor or people from South America, they'll do something that's unconventional that a lot of us used to do, but we won't do because we've been indoctrinated with capitalism and what we consider success to be. It's like when we recognize and understand how much wealth we don't have, then we're not going to try to live like these rappers, like these celebrities, like the Joneses. We cannot put ourselves on that scale of success when technically, in other words, we're still undecided whether we're a nation within a nation or whether we're the bastard children of this nation. So we end up having these intellectual battles, like you're saying. And like you're saying, you're ready for people to do something unconventional. And what I'm suggesting is what we have to try for the first time in our history here is to do something unconventional, but have it coupled with something supernatural. Now, that doesn't have to be under some specific science, but it needs to be like Tariq Nasheed may suggest, like we need a code, but it needs the fuel that's going to get us there to be anti-capitalistic within this system and survive in it. We have to change our social norms and how we spend our money and how we help each other and how we work together, because you'll have Mexicans that'll live in the same house, stack their bread, get their food stamps, and in 5-10 years, they open up a chain of restaurants. And everybody's looking at here acting like it's magic. But see, they did something unconventional. They said, you know what? I don't care about having a new sports car. I don't care about looking fly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear Walmart clothes. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna stack this bread. We're gonna pay rent to one landlord, but 5-6 people gonna be in there. You can't get that many black people under one roof anymore. But I bet you right up to the civil rights movement really kicked off, you had more black people that had more of a community atmosphere. Because I remember my grandmother, my mom talk about that, how, your neighbor could spank you. Your neighbor saw you doing something that you weren't supposed to be doing. And again, they help keep you on code. So what I'm saying is we have to hit the reset button, in my opinion.
But let me say this,
all these,
Robbie Blue.
Go ahead.
The thing is, believe this. I believe that we have all the numbers that we need. And we got to stop hoping that the numbers that we don't need is going to come up with us in the first place. I think we have
exactly.
All we need to do is start moving, and they're going to show up. We gotta get off this. We gotta get off this internet. Start moving on this community ideal, and the help will show up. The reason why nobody is moving on this something that is unconventional and supernatural, because they don't see anybody moving in that direction. The moment that a group, even if it's 50 to 100, start moving, then everyone that is going to be an asset will show up. They'll show up asking, what can I help? What can I do? As opposed to having this conversation right here. We have to
you just gave me a great idea, and I think your platform may be the one to springboard from it, because you're already doing it, because you do show the work that you do. This is my proposition to you. I don't know much about social media and all of this, but you seem to be somebody that has the courage and the charisma to do it. How about, whether it's in my neck of the woods or any other brother in their neck of the woods, we start looking, if we can't create it ourselves, look for the people in our community that are doing the work. And what will happen is your platform can become a beacon for positive Black news, meaning people that are actually doing the work. More of our people can actually see it, because you're right. There's an elite few that are out here doing the work, but we already know this system is not going to give them the platform. It's not going to give them the accolades, and not even let people know where they can get help. So you're right. And let me tell you something. Everybody's awake now after Trump. So we ain't falling for the Biden, Kamala, banana in the tailpipe. I think most people are looking for leadership. Leadership starts at home. But that's why we're having these talks. And that's why I can respect a brother like yourself saying, put the talk into action. And it seems like you agree with me. It's going to take something a little unconventional. We can't. See, we could talk about what the white man does, but when we got to understand, they tweak this system to benefit them and exploit the poor. So if we're at the bottom of the barrel, metaphorically speaking, we got to think unconventional. We got to be like, you know what, sis, you struggling to pay your rent. I'm struggling to pay my water, my light bill. Let's consolidate resources. Even if it's for a short period of time, save up our money, make sure we have life insurance, stop spending our money on nigger trinkets. You know what I'm saying? If in other words, you know how they were talking about essential and non-essential a few months back? If you ain't spending our money on something essential, we got to cut out the non-essentials, bro. And to be honest with you, we would bring this country to a screeching halt with our dollars alone, because they'll be like, wait a minute. We are not spending our money on no more BS, and we're investing in our community, starting with our family, our home. We got family members we can help. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this. A lot of that, and I agree with you, is ambiguous talk. What we need to do is centralize so we can communicate this to those within our organized effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can just say what we need to do, But if we haven't centralized or organized, that we communicate that this is how we moving. Like I say, even if it starts with 100, you know what I mean? That's where we need to go to now. We need to get back into organization. People say, oh, we don't need no one leader. Oh, of course we do. We do.
We need structure.
We need one to kick it off, and we need it duplicated every place where we need people organized. We need one person every geographical location where we're organized, and we need to communicate the effort of moving on one rhythm. That's it. And then we don't get caught up in that Black thing. You are Moor, you are Black. That's that stuff that holds us back.
Right.
If somebody want to be a Moorish American, proclaim. If one want to say I'm not Black, and man, that's your personal choice. Right now, my personal choice is get this boot off our neck.
Exactly.
That's my personal choice. And I would, and if a person called themselves Black, but they got some arm to lift that boot off, and another one call himself Blood, and he got some arm to get that boot off, man, I need all on deck to get this boot off our neck. That's what I'm looking for.
Right.
That's what I'm looking for.
Nah, man. And you know what? And I believe that this platform right here is the beginning of that happening. and becoming tangible. Because like me, I'm not a part of the Moor Science Temple. I've had some brothers that I've come across, in my comings and goings in life, but I respect you for having your platform open for everybody to come and chime in,
And boys be talking some stuff sometimes, but don't confuse. Ask me any question, but don't get me mixed up in some of that stuff. You know what I mean? Some of that stuff is crazy. I ain't gonna front, man. That internet more stuff, man, look. That internet more stuff be off the wall. I'm gonna give it to you a buck. You know what I'm saying? I follow the Moorish Science Temple of America thought that came from the original founder, and I don't cut it. I don't mix it. All that stuff that a lot of people talk about as it relates to Moorish, they got it from and I'm gonna say it just like it is, a white sovereign citizen handbook. UCCs, driving without a that stuff come from a European sovereign citizen handbook. That stuff
and
never had a place in the Moorish Science Temple.
You know what I say too about that? Because I've come across some brothers like that, and the first thing that comes to my mind is, you may not see yourself as a black man, but a racist white cop is. So when you come pulling out all this stuff talking about, I'm not a citizen and you don't got the jurisdiction, man, please. You know what I'm saying? You're going to end up being a hashtag.
Let me tell you something. I've been pulled over quite a few times. I got a license. I don't care what you say. And I debate anybody on it. You know what I'm saying? I debate anybody on it. I got a license. I pull over. That's right. With the feds on my head. Got my joint out the window. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be no fool. Why would I be a fool sitting up there talking about, I got the right to travel. I ordered this off the internet. You got this off the internet? And that's what you standing on?
Look,
piece of plastic
laws,
from the
laws are just words.
Bucks.
Right. Look, laws are just words until you have the military backing to enforce it. And that's why really right now we're in this paradox we're in, and we've seen some change because brothers was tearing stuff up all across the country. Don't get it twisted.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Is that Brother Ben X in here? Or did somebody rob Brother Ben X count? Robbie Blue, hold up.
All right.
Is that Brother Ben X? That ain't Brother Ben X. Brother Ben X network. He got a network. He big time now. You ain't allowed over here, Brother Ben X. You're too big for us. You're too big. You got a network.
Nah, that brother's cool.
Nah, I love Ben X. That's my man.
Yeah.
Sound like a Ben X in the building. But yes, go ahead, Robbie Blue.
Now, I was just saying that when it's cool for brothers to say it, in theory, like, look, I don't have to abide by these laws. And we talk about corporations and this and that and the third. And then when you get pulled over by that European, you know what I'm saying? You can end up being a hashtag or be on a video debating with them about something that they don't even respect because they got the military power, whether it's just or not. You know what I'm saying? To impose their will. And that's what I'm saying. We are going to have to do some things that are unconventional. We no longer can just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to start being about that life. And when we have done it in some of these instances, I believe that's what kind of helped this election sway the way it did, because they're checking the temperature of quote unquote so-called black people. They're like, wait a minute, we just can't, maybe they're not unified under one umbrella. Maybe the umbrella that they're unified under is Black Lives Matter or whatever they want to try to deem it. But what it is, it's a conscious awakening of us that now brothers like you and like myself and everyone tuning in, now people are willing to listen to not only teaching, but like you say, they're willing to follow what's effective. And that's one thing I know about young people. If you're the broke dude on the corner talking consciousness, but your you know what I'm saying, but your shoes, the soles in your shoes just look old. I mean, you look like you and Jesus, you know what I'm saying, share a shoe locker. You know what I'm saying? Your neck is green because you got a fake chain on, and you talking about CMOS and all this, and then they see the drug dealer down the street getting it in. I mean, who you think they're going to listen to? And I'm just keeping it a buck because like you, I've gotten older now. So when I hear brothers talk all this, it used to be tantalizing to my senses when I was younger, like in my early 20s. You're like, oh man, this brother's deep. But then later on, you're gonna be like, but this brother's still living in mama's basement, or this brother's never got off this corner. This brother's still selling incense. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
bro,
didn't
that's my problem.
get it going.
Robbie Blue,
Yeah.
that's my problem, man. We even when we talk about my brother that was on the show, and I don't want to talk too much because I love to have him to defend his position. But even when we talk to my brother on the show, when I said that, brother, show me what you have accomplished under this.
Right.
Brother, the conversation literally stopped at that point. Because my thing is that at some point in time, we have to say, okay, this works because this is what it produced.
Bingo.
You can't tell me something works just because you don't have to pay a parking ticket. This is about liberation, a parking ticket for real. This is the crux of our liberation, a parking ticket. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
right.
We really need to, like, this is why I believe this, Robbie Blue, and I'll pass it through. I want all the smoke. This is why I believe that if we can organize, even from here, Morsh World TV, to organize something with checks and balances. You follow me? Because I know our people got a problem with trust. So we got to have checks and balances. If we can organize something here with checks and balances, where a year or two from now, we have something tangible to show for it. I think the next step, but in the process, we still building bridges and relationships. Like you say, we need to get the leader in each community. We need to do all those things. But in the process of that, building something tangible, something people can feel, something people can go to, something that people can depend on and rely on, something real.
Right.
Well, I think the next step after that would be addressing the political ideal that has been on our neck. But we got to work together and build something first.
I agree. Yeah.
We don't got nothing at stake. Brother,
yeah. If you call yourself a conservative, people, what are you conserving? You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no wealth.
People, right? What have we, for instance, it's the saying, Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, the value of something is only worth the protection that you put on it. We together, what have we done together that's worth protecting? Nothing. What have we done together? I'm not talking about you, Robbie Blue, me, Targa, Bay, Sonny Boxer. What have we done as a collective that's valuable and worth protecting? So at the end of the day, let's build something that's worth protecting. And we all have an invested interest in it. Therefore, we ain't gonna let it be taken from us. And we learn from what happened, how they did the things of yesterday with Move, how they did with Black Wall Street. We learn from these things.
Right.
With the age of technology, man, look, man, we got some geniuses among us. I'll just say that. You can go buy a drone right there from Big Lots and make it do something. We got geniuses among us. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? But we don't think in these types of ways no more. We don't think like this no more. We think that we have to depend on what we have been depending on.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. And I'm gonna relinquish the floor, and that's what I'm glad your platform. Like right now, you see, you have order, right? One thing that I've noticed over the last 20 years, I think so many Black men feel like their voice isn't heard. Sometimes sisters don't always listen to us. For sure, we know this political system don't even necessarily value us. That's why sometimes we'll feel helpless seeing a brother with the knee on his neck, because we got to think, if I go out here and I do something, am I going to be on a limb by myself? We know a lot of brothers are all talk. Let's just keep it a buck. Like if I say, man, look, I'm about this, we about to go do a citizen's arrest on Trump. You know what I'm saying? Brothers are gonna be like, well, you by yourself on that one. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it a buck. But here's the thing, though. I think right now we're reaching an era where if we're honest with ourselves, and I think it's hard for us to do it, and we see it play out with the youngsters with the rap music. It is hard for us to allow someone else to speak their piece and just be honest with ourselves. This brother got a little bit more charisma. This brother got a little bit more knowledge than me. I can learn something from him instead of trying to get into a shouting match and it becomes mental masturbation and you feel better. but then 6 months later or 3 weeks later, you having the same conversation over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really move forward. So we having grown man talk right here.
Absolutely.
And that's why I tune in, because I feel like I get something from it. And this is the reason why I don't even show my face on the internet till I lose about 50 pounds and look like a Calvin Klein model. Because you have shown me you pull receipts, my nigga. No, listen. Like, look, I'm just saying, like, the internet is brutal, man. You can become a meme in a heartbeat. You dig what I'm saying? Like I told my wife before I got online, I said, you better keep your mouth shut and don't be saying something crazy, because before you know it, somebody will sample that and put it in a beat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
Yo, the internet, these internet streets ain't for the weak at heart. And people like you pull receipts. See, I be knowing it when I see it. Like when you be doing your little giggle, I'll be like, oh man, he's got a draw 4. He's got an ace. He ain't even shown us the nuke yet. You know what I'm saying? You're like a chess player. You like, nigga, I'm gonna let you show me your pawns first, what's on your mind, and then I'm gonna smash you. So that's why I know, like, don't get me wrong, I plan on making my public debut maybe next year on the internet. But I'm like, once you put something out there on the internet, you know what I'm saying? You better be prepared for it to stay out there. You can't be just pulling out, you know what I'm saying, your cheap camera, which you're not getting your hair cut right, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, you got a mustard stain on your shirt, because brothers gonna pull them receipts, you know?
Man. Hey, look,
you know what I'm saying?
hey, bro,
Facts.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
This is real talk. Brother, I'm telling you, I learned from Sinetta in the regard of what you're talking about. Man, Sinetta used to take a beat. People don't like Sinetta for whatever reason, but I studied him. And man, I used to always say, man, you know, he's popular in what he does and was even more popular a few years ago. But I used to say, man, how did he take this stuff? Man, they would tear, man, they would tear him up, man. I said, man, they talk about his wife. I mean, they just was brutal, boy. So I never be back the next night laughing. I'm like, man, this guy's crazy. You know what I mean? But like you said, you got to have thick skin for this here.
You gotta make sure you built for it. For real. That's what I'm saying. And I seen some people on you know, YouTube, they'll fizzle out just because once the right person pull receipts, you know what I'm saying, it's a wrap. So you just gotta be for real about whatever you're saying you're doing.
I retired quite a few. All
right. I think All Smoke want to chime in, man. I'm good.
All right, I appreciate you, Robbie Blue. I'll be back here.
All right.
Look, I think tomorrow we might have a debate here on my other channel. I'm not sure. I got to check with the debaters. They want to debate whether I think it's fun to shift the gears a little bit. They want to debate whether the Hebrews. Let me ask, is there anybody interested in that? Okay. So they want to debate whether the Hebrews were in the Americas before the transatlantic slave trade.
No, they wasn't. They wasn't.
What do you think?
I know I put it this way. I know they found some tablets and some stuff. I seen some stuff, but hey, yeah.
Would you be interested in seeing that?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
2 Hebrews?
No.
Let me ask the people. What about the people? Hey, the people in the chat. I got 2 Hebrew brothers that asked me to host a debate.
Between them?
Huh? Between them? Not me.
I'll be interested in that between them.
I'm not in it. No, I'm not in it. You know what I mean? I'm really not. I'm only interested in redefining the lies. I mean, you know, defining what is Moorish science. I'm really not interested in my water is wetter than yours. I'm not really.
Right.
My law is better than your most high. I ain't really interested in that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't like the lies that has been perpetrated against Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and even people with Bays and L's on their name saying things that really gives Prophet Noble Drew Ali's lessons a black eye, because it's not about none of that stuff.
Well, that's why people should tune into Channel 7.
Yeah, even with a lot of what we heard tonight has nothing to do with Prophet Noble Drew Ali.
But Robbie Blue, you made a lot of good points though, but don't leave. Listen, man, you're gonna feel some type of way though tonight at the hockey real quick though. I went to go vote, bro, and the person I went to go vote for wasn't on the ballot, bro. John Fitzgerald Johnson, bro. I was mad.
No, I was going to use that. I was going to use that one early.
Nah,
Oh man.
but the sister, yo, my bad. I had a because it got so serious. I had to kick in a little joke or two. But the sister
Yeah.
said something about how people are moving to stop the violence, so people can stop violence against each other. You know, brothers and sisters. It's just we're so behind the bus that we can't even get to that point. It'll be like a long time from now before that'll happen. There's a lot of people that's trying stuff and creating jobs and all that and building economics and all that stuff, but it takes time because we're so behind the bus and everybody don't want to move on one accord. Either somebody's trying to come up off of something and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to get the genuine people together to try to move on one accord because so much scamming and so much fugaziness going on now. So many people are so for the people, but they're not. Another thing is a lot of people try to say that with Biden and Trump, right? People miss the whole concept about the Biden and Trump thing, right? Yeah, Biden, 47 years, he was a racist, blah, 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 whatever. I don't support Democrats and I don't support Republicans. I don't support nobody.
Yeah.
The problem is with the situation that everybody fails to realize. Trump was in there for 4 years. What he did was abolish a crime bill. That's what he did. Yeah, was that good for the people? Yeah, that was good for the people. I respect that. But he still was in there for 4 years. What did he do in 4 years that really made people go to that next level? And really, it's not really nothing that you can say. So what you gonna say that the next 4 years he was gonna do something? Nah, if that's who you want to support, yeah, that's cool. If you want to support Biden, that's cool. It's all the same. With the thing with the what is it? Hashtag one. I forgot her name. But you said the gun thing, right? Okay, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, all fascinated with guns. I don't get it. But at the end of the day, you gotta forget all that, bro. It's time to move for one accord. You got guns, but you're not protecting nothing. You might be protecting your family, but you're not building nothing to protect. That's the only reason why the guns is there, to protect the stuff that you build. And nobody's seeing past that. It's like we get stuck on this hurdle, bro. And nobody want to get past this hurdle.
Brother, let me say, this is the reason why I said what I just said a minute ago. What we have to do is block out all of that stuff and focus on building something that's worth protecting.
Right.
We have to invest in us, no matter if it's just 100 of us. Once we build something that's worth protecting, whether it's industry or whether it's a community, we have to build something that's worth protecting. In other words, we got to put some muscle in it. We have to put some sacrifice in it. Anything that you work for, you will protect.
Of course.
That's it.
Of course, we're protecting what we have right now.
Now, so let me say this. If one community would spring up, right, and we're talking about our people killing each other, that same community can be dispatched. The men of that community can be dispatched into these environments and say, this is what we're doing over here. We have an example. Now listen, you ain't getting nothing out of this. Let's bring this over here. But we got to have something. So those that have the know-how and that have the backbone and the strength to come together to build the example, the prototype, those got to come together first. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once they come together and they show the example, we don't have no example, brother. Not in this day and time.
Not really, because it's like with the violence thing, right? This is what people don't understand, right? If somebody's creating jobs, right? Whoever's in that office, it's called the White House for a reason. Whoever's in that office, if they creating jobs, the crime wouldn't be as high.
But this is the thing. They're not supposed to create a job for you. They are a slaveholder system.
Oh
That's
yeah, of
not their
course,
interest. It's not their
of
interest.
course.
The only job that they will create for you is to benefit them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That
That's
ain't
it.
nothing new.
That's it. So we got to cleanse our mind to even consider that is an option. At least 100 to 1,000 of us got to cleanse our mind to even consider that that's an option. Even if we have jobs, you're working towards to get into some sort of independence and
All right.
work as a collective. But that
All
is
right, you
not
just
an option.
you just touched up on something, man, that I feel that I'd like to share, and that is this. All right, when we talk about building something and build something that we could protect, I personally feel like the direction that everything's moving, with everything being automated, we definitely need to focus on when it comes to our young people and even ourselves, because maybe somebody want to do a career change in the middle of their life. You know, we got to get into science, man. Science
Absolutely.
and mathematics and understanding this computer code and logic and all that for the circuits. That's where it's at, man. And I know sometimes brothers may think some of that is a little corny or boring, but I think a lot of times it's the way the information is presented. A lot of these public schools have failed because they're not letting brothers know, if you learn this algebra or if you learn this these higher levels of math and these physics equations, man, you could be making
But let
150
me
a
tell
year
you
or
something,
90,000. You
Robbie.
know?
We have people in our community like that. We don't find them. We don't know where they at because we cannot
Right.
even facilitate a community for that conversation to extract them from the community where they are presently at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our energy of what needs, we need to create an environment that can facilitate those within our communities, wherever they may be,
Right.
that they have a safe haven,
I
to
agree.
it all goes back to the reason why I say this, Robbie Blue. I've studied every group of people that I could find, and to some degree, I know a little bit about a lot. You see what I'm saying? I studied when the Soviet Union fell apart. The only thing was saving these people was their coming together. Whether it was Bosnia in the Civil War that they was having there, they had to cling together. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Look at the Gaza Strip when the European Jew come there and remove the Palestinians there. They, till this day, they stuck together. You understand what I'm saying? They
Because
don't
they knew
have
their
much.
survival was dependent upon it. And
They
I
don't
think
have
right
much.
right now we have reached that dawning age where we're going to have that awakening, because now everyone knows our survival is dependent upon each other, man. You know,
So
if I
that's why
allow
we need
one of
to
my
create
brothers to get abused, I'm gonna get abused. You know what I'm saying?
and that's why we need to create the prototype of real functional unity. The
Right.
real deal. Not the and I believe we need to stop talking. We need to come together. We need to come together. Newsflash, we all ain't coming together. Get over it.
Right.
We all ain't coming together. It's never been that way, and it never be that way. And even in the Holy Quran in Mecca, whether people choose to believe in it or not, I have a faith in the part where it says, especially this part, it says we created you as a pair, and then as tribes and nations, so you can strive amongst each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Strive.
a fact.
You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? So there's always going to be some sort of competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you got to get with the like minds that you have. And you must go into your corner, strategize, come out fighting the bill.
Right.
And
Right.
whoever's like-minded like you, they will join you. But while we keep saying, oh, black people need to come together, what is that? Black people need to spend their money with black people. What is that? What is
Right.
that?
They got to see you do it. Exactly. They
Yeah,
got to see you doing it, and then they're
spend
gonna
our
follow
money.
suit.
We spend our money with somebody else who's going to put their money back into a Trump campaign. No, when you talk about spending your money with your people, you know where your money is going. That's cooperative economics. When I spend my money in my community, I know it's going to stay there. But we don't have a community. So we say, buy black, buy black. What is that? You don't know what them people doing with that money?
You can
You don't know
buy
what them
black,
people
but
doing
if
with
the
that money?
money ain't circulating, if it ain't circulating in your community, it's not really
But we
functional.
don't have no community. So again, it goes
Yeah.
back to my point.
Yeah,
It goes back to my
it's a
point.
no win,
It's
it's
Yo,
a no win
not, let me tell
situation.
you, whether we do
that's what's embarrassing. That's what's
whether we
embarrassing
do
because
it or somebody come behind us and do it. The only change that is going to come is when we do like the Moors did on the south side of Chicago, in every city they were, Black Wall Street, move. That's the only way it's going to happen. Liberation is not going to come by ambiguous statements. Black people need to come together. Ambiguous statement. Moors need to unite. Ambiguous statement. We need to drop all these religions. That stuff is ambiguous at best.
Don't forget the best one though, reparations.
That's not none of that is going to bring
That
us.
you're never gonna get.
Yeah. Like-minded people need to come together and they need to put something on the table, and it got to be worth saving. Period.
Yeah.
That's it. But with that, anything you want to say in closing, brother Robbie Blue?
Nah, brother, I mean, you gave me a lot to think about right there, man, that I'm speechless, man. And it's making me even do a check of myself of what I can do more. I'm doing a lot in my own personal family, but I want, 2021 to be a year where I'm a lot more active, man, and not even let COVID scare me from being active. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, our life depends on it, man. And we know this politics is just all a shell game. You know what I'm saying? So I respect you, brothers, man.
So
I respect you
anyway,
too, bro.
what I want to say is that, man, we're going to try to put some things together. Like I said, it's going to be some checks and balances. I'm going to put up the form up on Monday or Tuesday show so we can all, man, we need to come together. Even if
You
it's,
already know, though. You can hit me straight on the jack
yeah,
with that.
even if it's a closed conference, this I think Zoom can fit 100 people, but we need to start somewhere with like-minded people. And I think
Right.
we can do it. And I think like Robbie Blue was talking about, these pockets of communities that's doing and thriving and doing some good things. I'm telling you, if I had the finance, I'd be at all of these spots. I love to do this. Unfortunately, I ain't got the finance to go all the way around the country. But if we are able to put something together, where it includes some form of industry and we have finance to allot that, Robbie Blue can hold the camera while I talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm talking about, man. We need to promote these ideas. And not only that, I know quite a few people that, have made it in certain areas that would definitely love to support that sort of endeavor and use their platform to team up with this platform to make make it visible of the great things that's happening. You know what I mean?
I'm with it.
No doubt. No doubt.
Everybody say, I hope you come back often, Robbie Blue. He's such an enigma. Hope you come back off. Yeah,
All
bro.
right, man. That's what's up, bro.
Always, you have a way about you, brother. That you need to come on and do your thing, brother.
Yeah.
My brother, I want all the smoke, man. He his name is him. He be at, every time he come on the show, I see Malcolm in the window with the joint.
Hey, Taka. Hold on.
Now, I salute that brother. He got my back, man. He got my back.
Hey, stay with it. Stay with
Yeah,
it.
he want all smoke.
Stay with it, bro.
I told you he got my back, man. He always got my back. I appreciate y'all, family. But I will
Peace
be
and
back.
love, everybody, man.
So
And
tomorrow,
hopefully we can make this happen.
Tomorrow we're gonna bring the debate on. Nobody never pressed one. Anybody want to see that debate tomorrow?
Don't do it on Channel 7 though.
Yeah, I think I should do it on Channel 7. I think I should do it on Channel 7 for real. You know what I mean? Let me
Channel
ask you.
7 is more of a learning channel though.
Yo, what is your other channel called so I can subscribe?
Channel 7. Channel 7.
Okay.
Let me go to it real quick. Yeah, I might do it on Channel 7, man. because I think Channel 7 is the channel that I use for learning, and I try to use this channel to interface with all of our people as it relates to topics of the day. I'm about. Hey, Robbie Blue, what do you think, man? I'm about to lay off Grandmaster Jay. he falling out.
You know what, bro? Now that Trump is, well, that's the interesting thing that I was gonna say. I know everybody's celebrating and saying Trump's gone, bro. He's got 75 days. It's kind of like if you know you about to kick your girl out the house because you got another side piece, and you leave her alone in the house. You know what I'm saying? While you out of town, what you think's gonna happen, man? Your windows is gonna be messed up, carpet's gonna be messed up, dog poop's gonna be everywhere. In other words, I don't expect him to be an adult about this situation. So I'm kind of concerned he could send a couple of dog whistles. And like you say, we got to be prepared, like my brother with the strap, man. In other words, brothers are celebrating a little too. I'm not gonna believe it until I see him out of there. And even when he's gone, I think he's still gonna like be trolling and feeding his base. Yeah.
He gonna figure a way. And everybody thought that he was in Jamaica, bro. The nigga was in Puerto Rico. Okay. He was not in Jamaica. He was in Puerto Rico. That's a Puerto Rican resort. You can tell by the whole structure. In Jamaica, Puerto Rico looked the same, but you could tell where he was at exactly.
So what I did was I put the link in the chat to Channel 7, and I might have to do Channel 7 tomorrow. So anybody that want to come to Channel 7 and watch that debate, y'all should come on over there and subscribe.
And if you want to learn some real stuff,
you want to learn about religion, Moorish science, and I'm gonna bring some other groups there that My thing is, I refuse to let religion divide me with any of my people.
Right.
I ain't doing it. And I'm not going to let how you describe yourself divide me either, because that's what the was.
Yeah, well, I was born and raised in the NOI, so you know what I mean. I don't got no choice.
Yeah, that was, now. But I will say this: I love a good debate. You know what I'm saying? But my debates is always centered around the teachers of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, because there's so much misinformation out there that people think we a cult, man. people think we some weirdo cult, man.
Well, it's like when people say the stuff about Farah Muhammad too, though. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah, but
what I'm saying is, I'll say this, Brother Bay. The one thing I like about your platform is when you bring information, even if you bring receipts and it's a rebuke of somebody's behavior, you've never been a troll. See, trolls would just say something to be funny, or they'll even put misinformation out there. What makes yours so blistering is your receipts are like undeniable. You know what I'm saying? It's like garlic to a vampire. You know what I'm saying? So
I just that boy's a beast with that.
That boy's a beast. Oh man, it's gonna be a long ride today. You know what I'm saying?
That boy's a beast.
You know what? I have such love for my people when it's all said and done. I'm actually trying to be like, man, I love you, bro. Let's not do this, bro. Come on now, it's all right. Because I know without a doubt or contradiction, man, we are some genuinely intelligent, good people that most of us just got a hold of some bad information that felt good. And we know.
Got scammed, you know what I mean?
And everything that feel good ain't good. It just
that sounds like the topic for a show. Bad information that felt good. I think that man, you hit me in my soul with that one.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
That made me think about some females I used to date. Like, man, bad information that felt good and you knew it wasn't good for you, so you lied to yourself.
You should have did this show some years ago. That way, so many brothers wouldn't have so many baby mamas out here, bro. Just because it feels good don't mean that it is
but
good.
That's what it is, man. A lot of the information that people have, it feels good. But ain't nothing good about it. Yeah. Just like I said, if you would ask somebody, many people that believe, just go to the internet and look at some of the stuff that we talk about, and ask yourself, I wonder how did that really benefit them? And you will find out that most of the time, because YouTube been around long enough now, that they have been talking the same stuff for the past 5 years, and that same stuff has not produced not one thing.
All I could tell you is
Most people, I ain't gonna say all, but
Oh.
most people on in our community that talk this liberation talk this religious talk.
Yeah, all I can tell you is what we have done and what worked for us. We ain't done none of that stuff, you know what I mean, that most people talk about, but what we've done is build one as a collective. Although we all don't agree and we all don't follow the same God and all that. But I don't know what people talking about with all that. Everybody knows that people are corporate because as soon as a kid is born, he's in debt like $88,000 in this country. You got to have a social security, you got to have a license, and you got to go to court
And let
to
me say
renounce
this.
yourself from the United States. You
But let
can't
me
go to
say
court
this.
just by
Let me
signing
say
some
this.
papers.
It's not necessary that you even have a social security number for real. Let me tell you why. The reason why you have a social security number is because you're paying into a system, and you want when you get older, you want to be able to pull back, draw something from the system. So I looked at the case. I love to use the Amish people as an example. I looked at the case of the Amish people. I was wondering, like, do they pay in Social Security? Because they do a lot of business. They sell barns, they sell sheds, they go into any local city and they sell their vegetables, they sell their horses, they sell their livestock, they do all of that, right? And so I asked myself, I said, I want to do that. So I researched them. They don't have a Social Security card at all. Nor the only tax that they pay, literally, is property tax. Or if they go into a store, you know what I'm saying, a regular store, and they pay,
like Home Depot and stuff like that, they got to pay tax. Yeah, they got to pay tax.
But even the tax that they pay on property, they go under the homestead demonstration, the farm demonstration. So they get tax cuts where they hardly paying like pennies on an acre. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the point that I'm making is we have models that we can look at. You know what I'm saying? We have models that we can extract some parts that we can use to do what we need to do. The thing is that we so far removed from being self-sufficient that if we drop that Social Security card, we like, man, I can't get on a plane. Man, I can't do this. I can't do that. But with unity, we can organize and reconstruct our own way to legitimize ourselves to qualify us to get on a plane. But it's all going to take unity.
Yeah, but people don't understand too. Amish people don't go by gun laws, and they own a ton of guns. See what I'm saying? They don't got to go through the government. The Amish people don't go through the government to get the guns. They buy their guns, and there's nothing they could do. Nobody could do about it.
Let me tell you something. Buy their guns. They even make their own guns.
Yeah,
that's what I was about to say. Gunsmithing.
Yeah,
they're gunsmith and everything. They still blacksmiths.
So so this is what I'm saying, brother. These trades that has been lost amongst us need to be like my brother was talking about the sciences. They need to be reintroduced to the babies. I don't know nothing about making no guns.
Bro, look, I'm
not rocket science.
Look, I'm from Atlanta originally. But I relocated to Texas, and where I'm at, close to South Texas, I'm around a lot of Hispanics. So I'm telling you, I see them doing the things that my dad used to say, my granddad and people used to do. Like when you have skills, you know what I'm saying, that you can use, whether it be construction, welding, whatever. It's like, and I think about our people being consumers. It's like we got to stop being a consumer nation, because that's how, in other words, we're not going to survive this next generation, man, doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get lapped. You know what I'm saying?
100. Well, family, I got to get out of here. I ain't even realize it was 1:30, family. Y'all,
man.
Y'all keep me in trouble, man. Y'all keep me in some trouble around here, man. Peace and love, family. I'm gonna go.
Peace, brother.
See y'all tomorrow, and then on Monday, fam. We're gonna have that debate here. I think we're gonna do it on Channel 7. I think it's better to do it on Channel 7. With that being said, peace and love, family. I appreciate y'all, and see y'all next go around. Peace.